Hello. Okay.
Hi, my name is Toby. Sorry, that's how you started your last TikTok video, and I wanted to believe.
I hate you so much.
Hi, my name's Toby. I DM.
Alright, fuck right off, alright? Okay, welcome to Weir of Adynn session 81. One of our players is going to be a bit late, but we are going to just be starting without him anyway. Who would like to give
I
us...
want 50 push-ups when you get back.
Yeah, bitch.
I want 50 questions to get back.
Who wants to give us a
Hey.
recap of what happened last session? Silence tells me so much.
Please.
Well, if needs
Please.
must. So, session 80. What happened? I mean, 69 plus 11. As Jack said.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
on session
No,
69 plus 12. Yeah. So, we enter the Underdark. We have fallen and we have landed. And the first thing we see is there's a large tunnel of stone ahead of us. It's 6 feet wide and it has been made by a bullet. Because we didn't face a bullet last time we went in the Underdark, and Toby wants to try his luck. So Karik checks the ground to feel how far away the bullet is. And it must have been there a day or a day and a half ago. But there was a bullet just along the trail, because why not? So we make some progress through the Underdark, and we come across these mushrooms, which is great because we have a little mushroom man with us who can usually identify stuff, and the bullet trail goes off away from us in this time. So there's the cluster of these little mushrooms on the ground, and they have stripy flat caps, and they're called timashes. Timasks. Yeah. And so Drosera uses her speak with plants, that always goes really well, to speak to them. And it turns out that these mushrooms eat people on the road and release paralyzing spores. So Drosera convinces them that she is a mushroom, but doesn't believe that the other people are mushrooms. So what we do is we send Mare in through the mushrooms, because Mare can't be paralyzed. And all Drosera can hear is screaming of the Timasks as they die. And we start making our way through the paralyzing spores. Karik and Estella get paralyzed, and we have to go back in and drag them out. But we make our way through the mushrooms. So we make camp, and Karik makes lovely cakes out of this giant mushroom that is basically how they make blue bread done in the Underdark. And he finds a hideout to stay in for the night. So Heliodor takes the first watch, and we forgot to tell Heliodor that there are big giant bumblebees that pass by to tell the time down in the Underdark. So every hour there's a bee that flutters past. That's probably one of the cutest things about the Underdark. And also, what's the delivery service again?
It's the harpy delivery.
No, but they were like little mushrooms.
Oh, the flumps in the Underdark. They're flumps.
Yeah, the flumps. Those are the cutest things in the Underdark. Everything else is hellish. Karik takes the next watch, and because his perception is ridiculously high, can see a night walker. Is it a night walker?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't read my own handwriting. In the distance, and it basically is so huge that it steps down cliffs like they are nothing. Estella takes the third watch. Nothing happens. We're all good. And we wake up the next day, and Zach decides to start climbing shit. And neither of Stella or Zach can see anything of it. It's blue. We make our way through to an abandoned town. And in this abandoned town, there is the Crimson Circle vampires who let us through. One of them gets a little bit sus of Heliodor, but we go through undetected. We have a little bit of a conversation with the people of that town. It turns out this town was crushed by night walkers, which is so great that they can just crush things as they walk, not giving a shit. And because Mare is in the form of a giant spider right now, we decided to attach a broom to its tail to like brush along the floor to cover its tracks. So the next point is we reach a graveyard. with the graves are written in Undercommon, which Zachary can read, and Zachary starts to translate them for us, including a gravestone, which says that this was a grave. Was it a body farmer, which was made about 6 months ago, which is the same time that Sadia was killed. But it couldn't have been Sadia's partner because A, they weren't on good terms. B, Sadia's from all the way down south in the Underdark, so someone has put up a headstone, and we don't know who it was. So Drosera puts on the death seer to see if there are any ghosts around, and there are 2 ghosts. She speaks to one called Sebastian, who was taken by people robed in purple 3 months ago, and confirmed that Rosamannus has been through this graveyard. Tumblr sexy man, masked maverick.
Please, God, stop. I suffer enough.
Those comments are gonna haunt me for life. And we also find out that there is a giant tree ahead of us, and it is a Juriar. So when Juriar die, they create a realm, and on top of that realm, a giant tree grows. And we found that their name was Nyx Aureus, and they were one of Laz's children. So we reach the tree, and the Harbringers have put signs down that are like, don't approach. But we ignore that because we're cool. And a breeze starts calling out to Estella, saying, bring her to me. Probably signaling to that when we get Estella's mother, to bring potentially her to the tree. So Drosera touches the tree and sees Nyx briefly awakening, but when Estella touches the tree, Estella can speak to Nyx, because Nyx is a what the fuck? Don't bully me, I'll come. That's not a part of the notes. I didn't write that down, actually, but that I'll put that in the footnotes. So Nyx calls Estella a champion of Obris, and Nyx was also a Juriar of Obris. 30 years ago, Gallae, who is a elf, visited Nyx and wants to see Gallae again before we leave. And he also says Mother gives her blessings. And says that Laz has had a bunch of Juriar children. 6 of them have killed themselves. Because it's so great working for Laz. And that Laz never wanted them anyway. So that is, if that ain't depressing, then I don't know what is. Oh my god. Yeah, you need to put that photo somewhere on. That's awful. That is so mean.
That needs to go on the pre-start and fucking slideshow.
Jesus. So after speaking to Nyx, we decide that we are going to camp behind the tree. Drosera casts daylight, and Nyx covers them with the shroud so it can be covered. And Nyx fully appears to Estella. They are pink with blue, green, orange, and gold, with soft features. And that is where we are now, camping around the tree.
So you guys have set up your camp. Is there anything you'd like to do this evening before you guys take a long rest? Would you like to would you like to do watches? Would you? What would you like to do? Nyx has requested you don't light a fire near their tree.
No, yeah, that's fair.
that's fair.
That's pretty fair. Then they'd be dead.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. That'd be pretty terrible.
I think we should, as much as I think we should, as much as we're probably quite safe here, still set watches just to see who comes by. This is probably the safest place we can be. But
yeah.
I'd like to still be on the alert.
Okay, who would like to do watches? You've got 3 watches for the night. So you've got Drosera. Do you want to do first watch?
Yeah.
Estella on second watch. You've also got Zach and Heliodor at your disposal. Heliodor will also offer up Mare for advantage on your watches.
On all of us.
Yeah.
Drosera will need it. I just
yeah.
didn't do one last time, so.
Zach will offer to take your third watch. So Karik and Heliodor can sleep.
thought Greek doesn't like doing a watch.
It's your call. Zach hasn't got dark vision, so it might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I
I was kind of like, I was sitting in silence going like, Karik isn't doing a watch? How weird.
I was about
Karik
to
is
say.
asleep?
I was about to say, yeah, Karik will do a watch and just everyone would stop talking. I was like,
Yeah, because I was mainly just waiting for you to inevitably say, yeah, Karik will do. I'm like, yeah, you should. Our favourite perception boy. Okay, yeah, because I got perception -1. I just, yeah.
Okay.
The backup.
Alright.
Advantage?
Yes, so roll me perception at advantage. I assume the rest of you are kind of curling up and going to bed.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So where are you sat?
Are we? Should we?
So
move
you'd
ourselves
be
behind
behind
tree?
the tree. So for I will move you guys like up
Oh, it's
to.
paused. That's why I can't move.
I will move you guys up to here. So there you go.
I will probably be around sort of the side of the tree, so I'm not just like sat in the middle like a fucking lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will probably put myself about here.
So kind of sat on the roots, looking over the roots to kind of take a look around. And Mare is sat with you. Just plopped.
Love Mare.
Okie dokie. So you're looking around. You watch the bees going overhead. You can hear sound very distantly of chatter and like, you know, distant sounds of a town. Doesn't seem like you're particularly far from your destination. And you can hear the movements of the Harbringers from where you're sat. But there doesn't seem to be any passing by you over the course of your watch. It's relatively peaceful, and you can feel Nyx's sort of presence in this area. The longer you sit here, the more it feels like they're sat next to you.
I'm gonna pet Mare as well while I'm there.
Mare just goes and lets out like a rumble.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold like the other hand out, sort of like palm facing up, as if like Nyx can hold her hand.
Oh.
It's
You
like-
don't feel anything, but it's a nice thought. You could always try the Death Seer, but you haven't long rested, so.
Oh, I mean, if they want to speak, there's always a Stella who's doing another watch.
Seems like your watch of a few hours passes quite peacefully.
See the bees.
You're watching the bees. You're watching the kind of little kind of glowy spores in the air, as they're kind of floating over the Underdark. It's hard to keep track of time here, aside from the bees. But yeah, peaceful watch. And you go to wake Stella. Or John.
Hi, John.
Who's John?
It's your turn to take over.
Yeah, okay.
Are you okay to do it?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. You can sleep here. They just
Okay.
packed a spell.
Oh yeah.
It's a warm spot.
Snuggles right here. Yeah.
So you are swapping out. Estella, are you staying in the same position that Dressera was in, or are you moving?
I'll move to where Dressera was.
Okie dokie. So you head over. You settle yourself down next to Mare. Mare kind of grumbles in your direction, as Mare does.
Just go, hey baby, hey baby.
Hey, baby, hello. Just a... Can you roll me a perception at advantage, please? Nat 20. Okay. So, Estella, you kind of lean up against the tree. You're not getting the flashes like you did before. It's almost as if like Nyx was allowing you to see them when you were talking to them. And you're watching over the Underdark. And I'm just going to quickly roll.
No.
Okay. Okay. So, you spot something glowing on the path just down the road from you that you travelled up. And walking in sort of an opposite direction, so walking back the way you came, you see 3 figures. Very tall, sort of maybe about 7 or 8 feet tall. One of them is very, very heavily built. Kind of round, sort of... Yeah, he's very round. He's got almost like a thumb build, but very kind of like stomach heavy. You see one that's very tall and thin, almost like skeletal, and one that's almost more humanoid than the rest. Is sort of, again, quite top heavy, very broad shoulders, very skinny legs, and they're all covered from head to toe in mushrooms. You can roll me a nature check if you'd like to figure out what they are.
Nature. Oh.
You've never seen or heard of anything like this before. But as they're sort of passing, Thumb's like hanging out in camp. If you call to the Thumb, he will come and go. He will come over to you because he doesn't sleep really. He poddles over to you.
Do you know what that is?
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if he can tell what you're looking at. Because you're pointing it out, I will say, like, he's kind of squinting. And he signs to you, myconids.
Okay. What are those?
People like me.
Oh. Are you okay with that?
Thumb nods. Thumb says, not golems. Not
Oh,
made.
okay.
Born.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
And as they're kind of walking and making their way across, they are glowing beautiful colours. What, like the quite hefty one is glowing sort of bright green. The very, very tall, skinny one is like pinks and blues all over it, and it's like a pattern that passes over him, almost like a deep sea creature. And the kind of top heavy one has a bright kind of orange hue. And they stop in the path and turn to look at the tree. And all 3 of them bow.
Okay, that's good.
Before passing on. They continue walking.
Okay, that's nice.
Thumb signs locals.
Okay, so do you know if they're dangerous or not?
Let's roll him let's say nature. Yeah, nature with advantage because he's been here. Okay, that's not bad. He signs to you, can be.
Okay.
Live in colonies. And don't like the colonies to be disturbed.
Yeah, so just don't disturb them. We should be fine.
Not very friendly to outsiders.
Okay, so, yeah, okay.
Can be nice.
Okay.
He's effectively told you, if you prove yourself not to be a threat to a myconid, they'll be fine with you.
Yeah.
Pretty.
But they're a very common species in the Underdark. It's a type of person that just doesn't exist on the surface.
Okay, that's good. I won't disturb them. Let them pass through. Estella's there kind of patting the tree as well. Just kind of telling them that they're still around. And nothing bad will probably happen to them, or they will try to not have anything bad happen to them.
You see the kind of shimmer of the leaves above you as the bees pass overhead. It's almost like Nyx is telling you that they're aware you're there, without them saying anything. But the rest of your watch passes peacefully.
Okay.
You waking Karee for the last watch? Do you want Thumb to come with you, or stay with Karik?
Stay with Karik.
Plops himself on top of Mare. Takes a little work for him to climb up Mare, because he just kind of slides off of him, because he's just a metal surface, so it's just like down the side, and you just pick him up and put him on top.
There you go. Gonna go over to Karik and gently poke his face. Karik.
What? Oh,
Your turn.
Oh. Was anything happen at all?
There was 3 people who were apparently mushroom people or myconoids.
Myconids, yeah.
Myconids.
Does Karik know that?
Roll me a nature check.
Yeah, I get advantage with nature.
Yum. Yeah, you've heard of myconids. You know not to tussle with them. They tend to, as Thumb had described, they tend to be in sort of colonies. So when one is attacked, all of them will attack you.
It's like an actual mushroom is a hive mind.
They talk through telepathy.
Okay, I see. Karik will explain that to Estelar.
Ooh, interesting.
I have heard it before.
They were very respectful to Nyx, so that's good.
I could see why. Being a tree down here is probably very rare.
Especially with these kind of trees that kind of die.
Yeah.
But okay, your turn, and I'm gonna go sleep.
Have good sleep. Have good sleep.
Thumb signs. Good night.
Good night.
And you head off to bed.
As Karik gets up, he's gonna apply his camouflage.
Okay.
Just because it feels like I haven't done that in fucking ages.
So you're gonna kind of... Are you gonna ask Nick's permission?
He was more gonna use the mud than our stuff like that.
It's still their domain.
Nix. Excuse me?
You get no response.
He hesitantly, just because he doesn't want to be, like, intrusive, puts a hand on the tree.
You get the flash. An image of their silhouette.
Would it be intrusive of me to ask if I was to camouflage myself?
You get a flash of white light. You don't hear anything, but it's specifically white light. And the leaves above you kind of rustle.
As an idiot, for some reason, bright white light just says to me, "Nah, Benny, please don't."
You can roll me an intelligence check to see whether or not you can figure out what they're saying.
I'm gonna see if I can be a smart boy. I'm not very smart.
You can't figure it out.
Okay. Sorry if interrupt. I was gonna fucking hide somewhere, but you'll set.
With your color scheme, you blend in quite well here, because you're rainbow colored, and this domain is rainbow colored, so you blend in quite well anyway.
That's what I was thinking when I went this time. I was like, yeah, go bright and glowy like everything else down there. Yeah.
So do you want to stealth? Do you want to try and stealth?
Yeah, I'll do a stealth anyway.
You can roll at advantage. Because 1, it's dark, and 2, you blend in. Hello.
It's at 25.
25, absolutely. You kind of blend into the stone as you lay down nearby the roots.
Could have been a 35.
Could have been, but it wasn't, so fuck you. And roll me a perception check at advantage, please. 30. Fuck me. So, you are looking out over the kind of open space in front of you. It's not quite the expanse you could see from your last kind of resting point. You can also distantly hear kind of Harbringer activity in the distance. You're not too far from your end destination. You can hear talking and the movement of carts and stuff like that, but it's very distant, you know, like the sound of a town from far away.
Yeah, because we're in, even though it's quite claustrophobic at points, it's still an open cavern.
It is, yeah. You can hear the bees and see the bees as they pass overhead. You don't see any Nightwalkers. At the moment, it seems to be empty. At least they're not within sight of you. Nothing really catches your attention, other than sort of paying attention to what's going on with the sound of the Harbingers in the distance.
He's mainly going to be keeping an ear on what you can hear the Harbingers of.
Yeah.
Which ways.
And watch as the bees are heading overhead, and people begin to stir as you have taken a long rest. Zach kind of sits up, stretches. Oh, sleeping on the ground. I like sleeping on the ground. It's good for my back.
Zach does like a cat stretch.
Yeah.
Looking at Zach, does he slouch in his posture normally, or is he like good posture boy?
He slouches a little bit. He's got a little bit of a slouch on him.
How tall is Zach?
He's like 6'5" or something like that. Zach is
Yeah.
absurdly tall. I don't think I ever wrote down how tall Zach was. Wait.
Am I absurdly tall then? I didn't realise it was that bad.
You're not. You're teeny weeny.
No, in real life.
Oh, right. Yeah, you are, yeah.
Yeah, 6'5".
Yeah, fucking absurdly tall compared to the rest of this fucking party, midgets.
Shut up.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! I'm getting
I don't
taller.
apply.
I'm catching up.
But yeah, no, Zach kind of stretches and yawns. Kind of gives Heliodor a gentle nudge with his toes. Heliodor seems very upset to have been woken up.
When you say a gentle nudge, do you mean he kicked him?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Time to get up! Thump! Ah! Oh, sorry, didn't mean to kick that hard.
I don't know my own strength sometimes.
I don't, you're right.
Okay. Game plan. Right.
You are about 3 hours travel from your destination.
Okay. We all good on names?
John.
I mean other people's names?
Bob.
Alexandrite, Elena, Bob, Sheila.
Bubba.
Bubba, no, Bob.
Yeah, I'm Bubba. He points at Thumb.
Yeah,
Thomas Bubba.
yeah.
I'm Bob. That's
yeah,
Bubba. Yeah, there you go.
That's why I pointed at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Bob the Bugbear. But I'm not actually a bugbear, but I kinda am now. Do you like my abs?
They're great.
Yeah.
But you If anyone asked you, you are a bugbear.
Definitely a bugbear.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, it's probably best. I'm gonna be honest, Zachary.
My name's Bob.
Yeah, they got it.
He does have a point.
Okay, right.
But my real name is Zachary, you know?
No, we don't say that. No,
Right, Bob. Right, Bob.
Yeah.
Are you a member by any chance?
Oh, God. Just your character, I believe, should be silent and mysterious.
Okay, I can be silent and mysterious.
Yeah. So if anyone tries speaking to you, like, I
He
don't-
pulls a stupid face, like he looks like he's trying to be aggressive at you.
Sorry, what are you doing?
Being
Okay.
silent and mysterious.
You look.
I thought that looked like the facial expression in
They're
the chat
trying.
are being constantly.
I'm not a
That's the
very
face
good
of humans
actor.
I've seen that's okay. That's okay. We've got you. So the plan is we go in, looking as we are, saying why we're there. Why are we here? That is a good point. Why are we here?
The guy in the town asked us who sent us, and we didn't tell him anything. I don't think. But like, so do we have to have like a commander?
Yes, that's a point actually.
Do we know any?
Can I do a history check for that?
Yeah, roll me a history check.
Can we all do that?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby! That one!
Nat 1. Nah, you don't remember. Nat 1! Alright, so Dracera and Estella, you're going like, commanders, commanders. And the only name that's coming up to you is Rosmanus. The only
Yeah.
name. You're like, no, can't do that one. Nothing. Karee, the only commander you've ever met of the Harbringers, you killed. And you never got his name.
Didn't the other one kill himself?
Which one?
Technically? No, technically.
Forstos possessed him and then he died.
He got murdered by. Well, he got murdered by.
But you never got his name.
Hmm.
Piss, right.
Do you think we could come up with a fake one and then hope that nobody knows?
I mean,
What?
technically, there wouldn't be a commander everywhere. There's only a few of them.
We could just say that we've just been recruited and we got sent here.
Yeah, if we say we've been recruited from a certain town that's already been taken over.
What towns have been taken over?
I have that right now. So the last we knew. Okay, no.
Are you? It's Dracera making these noises in character.
Yeah.
It's just Dracera trying to pull out, open the map, and you just hear like screaming.
Oh, okay, yes. So, there is a Harbringer takeover from. There's in Ryson?
Yeah, Ryson?
On the
Yeah.
surface.
On the surface, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one we haven't tackled yet. That's the one that's by the coast.
Yeah, the port town. Yeah.
There's also areas that have been taken over already by Harbringers.
Also,
Like
I
coolers.
don't think Ryson would work for the whole group because
No.
again we have a Dwega.
Oh god, we're gonna have to think of one.
Where did Heliodor say he was from again? Heliodor's still waking up. So Heliodor's kind of like, whoa.
Didn't Heliodor accidentally say
Skid mark or some shit like that.
He's from Marco
I don't think I wrote that down because he said that he was from the surface.
Yeah, and then got very, like, somebody got very sus about it.
So, what was the towns that we knew of when we last went to the Underdark?
Farthel was where you spent time with Forstos.
Fart hell.
Fuck off.
Hell yeah.
Fart hell. Yeah.
There were other villages as well, weren't there?
Yes, there were indeed. Let me go back in my notes to session 10. I swear to God.
Because we didn't really visit any of the towns.
No, but
No,
we were told
but-
about them.
With your history check, Sarah, you don't remember. But actually, with Carice history tech, you do remember seeing a sign towards a place called Hallowrun,
Hello, Ron.
and you never went there. There was also a book when you were in the tower, in the All Sights Tower, that had information about towns that were working with the Harbingers. But with a 17, you don't remember the details on that.
What was the one we know?
Hallowrun.
Hello, Ron. So would Karik also be from there?
I was just picked up in the fucking eating mushrooms.
Okay. So,
Okay.
That's a joke. No, he's a nomadic native
all right.
who was chosen to be recruited because he's good at tracking
Hunting.
and leading.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at making his way through places.
So I say that John and me are from Ryson.
Mhm.
Potentially also Bob.
Yeah, I was a fisherman, so it makes sense being on the coast.
Great. Okay, so we're from Ryson. We made our way to this entrance because we were recruited by Harbingers and sent to here where Rose Manus is. Paktal and Alexandrite and Bubba all met along the road. We all met together. Or we met. Oh, stories are hard. Paktal we met on the way, on the surface, and then we met Bubba and Alexandrite underground.
Who's the god we're meant to be following again?
Well, it's technically not a god, but is it not angel?
I don't know. The only thing I know about the Harbingers is they want to destroy everything, and that sucks.
I believe it would be Faustus then, would not?
I mean, would they be following Forstos or like other things? I don't know.
The bigger gods, yeah. I do have the notes in here about. Where's my third notebook?
Where's my third
They're
notebook?
here. Yeah, I have all the
Ah.
names and names in my third notebook. But we also have the book as well. We would know this.
Yeah. Okay. Because it's something you've known before, you know that the Harbingers follow Tilo, the father of Warp.
There we go.
That's it.
That's his name. Oh my god, that's really cute. So we're making backstories. So Hilidor, aka Alexandrite, is from Hallowrun, and
yeah.
Yeah.
Hallowrun.
He's still waking
You're
up.
waking
Like, he's
up.
still waking up.
I ran here from the city centre.
Oh my god! Take 5 minutes, breathe.
Yeah.
Just
I
listen to
feel
my
like you
word
were
of it, and I'll
so
remind you if you forget. Like, we'll just OC it and just be like, look, Aaron's just run here. Basically, we've come up that Alexandrite is from Hallowrun because you're a Dwagar.
Oh
You
yeah.
have to be from underground, and Bubba is your companion. And we met you on the road to meet Rose Manus to officially join up as Harbingers and go on missions and whatever.
Okay.
We, the rest of us, except for Paktal, are all from Ryson, and we met Paktal on the road to here. Bless you. And we probably sailed here because Bob obviously has a boat,
Yeah, I got a boat, yeah.
because you're a fisherman.
It's called the boat.
Nice.
I called it the boat because it's a boat. And it...
How about you call it
Understand.
Bubba? The boat was called Bobbert.
Bobbert. Okay, my boat was called Bobbert.
Aye,
Yeah.
that's a good name for a boat.
Yeah. And I was sometimes a pirate, but don't tell anyone that.
It's turning into like Zachary's making their Back to the Caribbean OC.
But only
See,
sometimes.
My brain went
The
to
boat.
Half Life Means Death.
Yeah.
Oh, the boat, right? Okay.
I got
I think we've
cancelled.
got- What?
Because
No
our
way.
flight got cancelled.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I thought you meant to like actually cancel.
No.
Two men kissing, not
Two men kissing, not allowed.
Anyway.
Off topic.
I believe it is because they got complaints about it.
Wow, about the homos.
I think it is. I'm not sure.
I'm too homosexual.
Aren't we all?
On the Bobbert
Yes.
boat.
Preaching to the choir, my
Did you
love.
kiss too many people on the boat?
Yeah.
You have, wait, what? Do you have mumps? What?
Gabby was drinking!
That could have gone so bad.
It looks like
Okay.
it did go to badly.
we have a story because we can't remember any names of any other commanders because we
Okay,
killed them.
cool.
No,
As
we
we
didn't
made
kill them.
Bobbert was not allowed to sail due to rapid escapes of scurvy.
I have scurvy now.
Oh, no.
We went from literally no backstory to like a fully written novel.
You asked me for a backstory. I need an alibi.
Yeah, but what does scurvy look like?
It's because it's why I have a bare abs.
Oh,
That is
My fur fell out.
I...
that is sorry, that is not scurvy.
Caught alopecia.
I caught it.
I think that's something you can catch.
no.
I catch fish though.
He went to catch fish and caught alopecia.
Do you think that's a good backstory?
I thought
Why stay out of your captain?
Wait, you have a
I'm
wife?
going for a fish, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry, where am I from again?
Hollow run.
Hallow
Hollow
run.
run.
Hello, run.
Hallow Run.
Hollow run.
Like that.
I've got the giggles now. Oh, oh my gross.
Oh,
I
glad I
sweat.
could tickle you so much.
I gotta take my hoodie off. Give me a minute.
Oh Jesus.
Oh fuck.
Ow.
Oh, I'm overheating.
Oh.
Jesus. Balls.
Balls.
Got me sweating like a whore in church. Alright. Why am I here? I was looking at the world map. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Right.
I'm gonna be
Oh yeah,
sick.
Sheila.
Sheila. Oh, I, my mount. I raised her since birth.
Okay.
You know, from my family used to be spider keepers.
Spider ranchers.
We were spider ranchers. Hey.
Oh, I wish I was a rancher instead of a fisherman.
But you made such a great backstory.
You made it so good
Come on,
though.
Courage.
So much.
Can we swap?
Flop? No, I don't. No. I mean, it would explain the bald, but like, no.
I don't
Okay.
know exactly how I feel about that.
I was about to say Karika's just in the corner like,
About being a spider rancher, given there's a spider in your party.
They were fed like all organic mushrooms and like there are no pesticides on those mushrooms. They've been well looked
They
after.
weren't
have
Elenians,
really-
right? They were spiders.
know,
Yeah, that's
we-
they're not
Okay,
Elenians.
great.
There's a difference between spiders and Elenians.
Mm.
You still get house spiders in this world. They still exist, you know, things like
Oh, really?
No, every house spider is just an Elenian, just micro-sized.
that. Micro-sized Elenian.
No, we kept them kind of like a safari. Like we kept them in a certain section of tunnels that they enjoyed and looked after them.
Am I a joke to you?
Guys, be
I
ready
just
for a really
realized-
emotional session.
I,
Got alopecia on the bubba.
my life is entirely normal. Everything's been wonderful. My parents are lovely. My family's still alive. I've had a nice time.
I
I'm
have
just
aloe
normal.
and peas of chur. What does that mean?
What? How?
Sorry,
peace,
what?
Peace and sure.
I have aloe of peas and chur.
Aye,
I love
it's your
peas,
favourite
yeah.
food.
Okay.
Aloes, peas, and shaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aloes. Someone can figure that out.
Hello's peas and sugar. Peas and sugar. I need to make that a note. Bob has alopecia.
No, that's the god who falls.
It's so important to write down.
I follow aloe peas and chur. They're my personal god. I don't really understand how the gods work.
That's fine.
Should I just be
Okay.
quiet and mysterious?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, just in case, have mainly the fisherman part.
Fisherman, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
so-
Ryson, yeah.
Yeah.
And my boat, the bobber,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, I had to correct that.
Well, some days I feel like I lose brain cells playing this character.
Oh my days.
And who's
Oh my head
fault
hurts.
is
today.
Beautiful idiot. They are just the stupidest person alive. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Love.
I love them so much.
Okay, so we have a plan. Do we just walk in?
Well, we'll probably have to
Yeah,
speak to
yeah.
people before, but obviously we're expected to be there. So.
I guess I'm gonna have to be the quiet, mysterious type also.
You're
That's
already
fine, I
that.
can
You
Good
are
timing.
my angry older brother.
Angry.
Oh, you don't have to be
I-
angry. You just don't like
I-
talking to people.
Okay, yeah.
Do you
Like-
have like leather little fingerless gloves on? Little leather fingerless gloves, because that would really fit the angry teen vibe.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a teenager. He looks like a grown adult.
Yeah.
Angry man vibe. It's leather
Angry
gloves.
man.
Question: how tall is Dracera now?
At the moment, maybe just a little bit taller than you usually are. So you're like 5'1", 5'2".
Oh yeah!
Ah, fuck.
Donks.
You're tiny.
Um,
I'm just a
Little sister.
yeah.
Little Herbo.
how?
I am just a
I'm just
short
tagging along
human
for a
adult
ride. Fair.
who is very stupid.
Excellent.
But you're not stupid.
Oh, thank you. I will be playing stupid though.
Mirrors thinks I'm stupid.
Well,
Mirrors thinks
Mirrors.
a lot of people.
Just
Yeah.
kind of an asshole.
Mirrors is kind of right. Let's be honest.
You are smart in so many different ways.
Yeah, I'm really good at punching things.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a
No,
great
you
axe,
just
and he
punch
just
them in
he
the face.
pulls this great axe off his back, and he's like,
Okay, maybe sheath that before we go.
okay, and he puts it back
Yeah.
on his back.
Nice choice.
Alright, who is. Are we rolling d6s still?
Because this travel isn't that far, you can if you'd like.
Ooh, I think we should.
Could certainly-
Danger!
Also, no one saw any Harbringers.
Overnight.
The tree or
Mushroom
anything.
people.
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
I didn't see any of them, but I could hear And he points over in the direction that I'm guessing is the direction we're going to be going.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah, I
I
heard
could
that
hear
too.
them through the night.
Estella also mentioned mushroom people.
Mushroom people.
Would I also know about mushroom people?
You can roll me a nature check.
Okay.
Heliodor, if you'd like to as well, you're welcome to.
Hey at that. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
What is
I
it? A
can
nature
always-
check, did you say?
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so as Estella mentions mushroom people, the immediate thought that comes to your brain is myconids.
Oh, okay.
You don't know an awful lot about them, but you know that they are native to the Underdark.
And also those little mushrooms talked about them, the gas ones.
Yeah, they did. The Timasks.
Can we convince the Myconids to rise up against their Harbringer overlord?
Oh, that should be our
That would be an
quest. That'd be so
idea.
good.
Mushroom Vietnam.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's more like a healthy uprising.
He's like, oh my god.
I'm surprised half the shit you guys say doesn't get me banned on Twitch. Alright.
Maybe this isn't the upper
But in
house.
that war also. So, you know.
Sweats.
Um,
Okay.
Anyway, kind of cool, right?
Yeah, if you see them along the way.
If we see any harbingers, we just be like, yeah, we're on our way to do this thing.
But if we see any myconids, maybe it'd be best to send someone who can speak to them.
Oh, I have no idea. How did we speak to? That was you, right? You can
Speak with plants. But
But-
would Dracera, or would that be told to Dracera? Would she know that they speak telepathically?
Karith does know that. You don't. Because you haven't really been in the Underdark long enough, but
Okay.
it's as part of some of Karith's hunting knowledge, he knows that myconids speak telepathically.
Okay.
So Karith could relay that to the party.
Well,
Oh yeah, they can talk to you in your brain.
oh, right, cool. How?
Estella can speak.
Just like
I mean-
this, does it to Chris? Like this.
Here we go.
Oh,
We've got a little
okay,
mushroom
right,
person
cool,
anyway, so we should be good.
I just didn't want it to be the same situation as like the gas ball ones where they like paralyze you
The
with
Bibberbams.
something and you go,
Oh, the
right,
Timasks.
and then you have to like be paralyzed and speak to them or something, or like you have to take a drug to do it.
No, yes, if they do not speak vocally.
Fair
John,
enough,
you
yeah,
have
man.
need beforehand.
Thumb signs, like me.
Aye, maybe they
Yeah.
know palms.
Maybe.
We'll
They
find out if we see them.
They might do it.
Is this gonna be like the Ents fighting in Isengard?
Yeah, it is.
That'd be
Yes.
so cool.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Well, even if we don't see them, we can always send Bubba to go find them.
Or maybe the Myconids teach us how to pick explosive mushrooms. And that could be one hell of a leg up.
Or a leg down, as in lose our legs.
What? No, we didn't do it. Nothing bad when it happened last time we used explosives. Nothing too
Yeah,
bad.
nearly.
It nearly did, but it.
Dracera got like burnt to fuck last time he used explosives.
Thumb literally died.
Thumb died in that encounter.
but isn't dead anymore.
A thumb jazz hands you.
Nice.
Alright. So if we see them, we speak to them. If we don't, Bubba, go and speak to them for us. Make sure that you mention if they go into the wherever we're going, that they fight the people. Don't fight us. Describe what we look like. And just if they want their land back, come fight. We're fighting with
Oh,
them.
we're going to the village to say, hey, it's kind of like free. Is that what we're doing? I don't know what's happening.
What are you guys doing?
Explaining- Well, I was just basically explaining to Bubba that if we have to send him to go find the Myconids if we don't see them along the way, to tell them what we look like, and to fight back against the Harbringers. Because I don't want to say fight everyone in purple because we're wearing purple.
Thumb signs how
They will kill
far?
us. Enough time that you can get there and back. So if time starts to go on and it's been a day, just come back.
Thumb nods.
John,
We'll try.
Yeah.
if you show me where you seen them, I would try and get a grasp on where they went.
I mean, they were just by the entrance. They just bowed to Nyx and left.
Oh,
You saw them leaving in the direction that you had come here from, so they were heading back towards where the graveyard was. But they may have been going off the trail, you're not sure.
I can try and get a beef regardless if I want.
If you want to look for tracks, you're welcome to.
do it.
We could go and start off towards where Myconids were and look for Myconid tracks.
Okay,
So, is
survival check?
Is that leaving?
Might be.
Ooh,
25, okay. You see,
hell yeah.
like, obvious sets of fresh feet in the dirt along this path. Some of which are kind of large and flat and round. Others that are kind of almost like pinpricks that almost look like your feet. That are like trailed in the mud, that are heading off, looking like they were heading off in the direction that you came here by. That's all you can garner from what you're looking at from where you're stood. You could follow the tracks, but it's your call.
It's gonna kind of look bad to the others. Do you want to follow them a little bit and then come back, or?
Do we have time with our disguises? I don't know.
I
How
was thinking
long?
we just
10
How long
days?
do you have with them?
10 days we had on them?
You've had them on now for 3 days.
Aye. And then how many more days till our next, to where we get to go?
Like a few hours. You're almost at your destination.
The final, right? We got time.
So want to follow then? Okay then.
Are they dangerous? We don't know unless we follow. I'm down to go see.
Would Creek be okay in saying that they generally would be okay as long as you aren't provocative towards them?
Yeah, like generally they tend to be protective of their own. It wouldn't really be the smartest idea to just go waltzing into their colony.
Oh, colony, even better.
I mean, we could just send Thumb to follow the tracks if we point Thumb out the tracks.
Aye, and then they'll just see.
Ooh.
Because, yeah, the last time we were in the Underdark, we used Thumb to go out and find people.
Oh, excellent.
So we
You
could
understand
just
that there is every possibility Thumb will not bring back Myconids. Thumb could bring back something else. Because last time you sent him out to go and get help, and it was a D100 roll as to what he brought back. So it will...
Please.
You're taking a bit of a gamble with Thumb.
I want the gamble. I want the gamble. That
I'm
sounds
not gonna lie, I
like
suggested
so
it
much
because of the
fun.
gamble.
Okay.
I
You're
mean,
gonna
hold
send
on.
you're gonna send
It could be
Thumb
really bad.
Excellent.
out into the
Whatever he brings
Underdark.
back, as long as we are ready for the chance that he could bring something back that's bad, but also if we are surrounded by other Harbringers, it's not just going to go for us, whatever.
Aye. And
He brings
we
back.
are completely sure that Thumb can't die, right?
That's what I'm kind of worried about.
Mm-hmm.
Thumb signs only fire.
Oh, nothing down here is gonna have maybe throwing fire down here, right?
Unlikely.
Okay. In which case, good luck. And Heliodor will lean down and give the little mushroom cap a kiss and then a salute.
Thumb salutes you back. Thumb salutes each of you in turn.
Will he know how to get back?
Follow the tracks the other way.
Very good memory.
Okay. I'm just really worried that you don't get lost.
If you leave without me, I will go back to Arda.
Okay, that's good. Just
Oh.
okay.
Because Thumb will just know the route back. He will walk.
Oh.
It might be a long fucking walk, but he will do it.
Aw.
But either way, we might see Thumb on the way back if Thumb thinks we left him. So.
Hi.
Thumb also, actually I'm going to roll to see whether or not he has it.
Thumb is basically the perfect punching bag.
Yeah, he does. Okay, so Thumb goes into his little pocket pouch and pulls out a postal coin.
Ah.
And Thumb signs, "I will post myself home if I have to."
Wow.
You will only just be an arm or something, right?
One arm.
Yeah.
He can post his arm in the mail.
No, we're not. No, you either post your entire self or you post nothing.
Too
Not
big.
give him money.
but-
Not even if we give him money for extra money to send me.
Express shipping of his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, express shipping
every.
of everything.
Every.
I've heard that Bubba has horrific fights with others.
Yeah, that's
So
what happens.
when the other one cuts the arm off, surely you're just waiting for a quite horrific fight and then absorption?
Thumb will cut
Well-
off own arm.
Aye.
Don't do
but
that.
Then,
No.
but then you'd have to wrap it, send it, and then you are going to walk home?
Thumb will stay here,
No.
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 but the copy will go to Arda.
No.
No.
We'll find
I
you.
don't want
You won't
that.
take
No.
a copy, thank you very
No,
much.
what I'm gonna
The
do
original
is-
too
Can I look at his dagger?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it and be like, I will remember what this dagger looks like. You keep it on you at all times, and if we lose you, I will locate this object. Or you on person. Okay.
Thumb takes off the amulet of detection, the non-detection, and passes it back to you.
Thank you.
You might need
put it-
this.
Yes. I also have a spell as well of non-detection. But I will put on the amulet. But I can locate you if you go missing. All the best, soldier. I don't know what this means.
Thumb salutes.
Heliodor will
Okay.
come over quickly to Thumb and just do a couple spins, and a little cog appears above him, and it twists 5 times, and a little glow goes around your old Thumb as I cast Aid.
He gets a little buff to his hit
Just a little
points.
buff.
He's got 5 temporary hit points. And his hit point max goes up as well.
Yeah.
So he's now got 11 hit points. Wow.
Just, I know it's only for today, but that's the best I got.
Come and find us when you're done.
Thumb begins poddling off into the Underdark.
Oh, it's like watching your
Thumb will be fine.
He waddles away. You see him put his feet in the other Myconid tracks, and then he keeps trying to like match the footprints as he walks down the road.
Flat, 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 flat.
But Thumb has left your party for the time being.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like watching your dog run off.
He went to a farm.
Oh god. He might go home for a bit. Why not?
Mm.
What, fight the other thing?
Yeah. Dominant.
When? Maybe
Your Thumb's already won against another Thumb.
Yeah, no, our Thumb will
How many
win.
thumbs are there?
Well,
Two
yeah, there's 2
Yeah,
now.
but we
Just
did
2 left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I want to see the mini episode where we see them fight.
Yeah, because there was one original one who posted their arm. That became the
Oh.
original thumb that joined us,
Mhm.
and then chopped themselves in pieces again. Another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
In fact, there is another thing I wonder about, is the fact Thumb has been stabbed and slashed multiple times.
Yeah.
Is there actually even more thumbs out there because of little chunks being cut off him?
After
Like I said-
after he died in the mines, there's a likelihood there's a thumb hanging out in the City of Violet Gold.
In the fucking
Yeah.
City of Gold.
Like I said, we only know of 2.
You only know of
Come
2.
out, and you
Yeah.
can like, no, but there could be like a little adoption service, and people could like adopt them.
But if they get too close to each other, they will kill each
They'll
other.
fight.
They're like
So,
in
no,
cages
no,
and they're like
fight.
trying to get it.
Oh my god! It becomes a
Sometimes
legal
what's an
street
arena?
sport.
Oh my
In
god.
the big arena, where they did the dive, we could do it
It's
there.
like cockfighting. Pit bulls, but thumbs.
But they're like treated like royalty. They get like cute little rooms, and they're like gladiators. They're pretty famous and cool.
Oh my god.
Okay, back on topic.
I want that.
So,
Yeah.
Thumb has head off deep into the Underdark to go and search for the Myconid colony in order to try and find some help. And you are left with Zachary and yourselves in the shadow of Nyx.
And the great concept for a fabulous game. Shall we go?
We should go.
That way, right? And Heliodor just starts walking in a direction. That way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming- yeah, the noises were coming from that way, right?
Noises?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the noises.
You were
asleep.
sleeping.
You were sleeping.
Oh, I slept through the noises, so no.
It was just noises of people just talking.
It's like sounds of a town.
It was like distant town sounds.
Oh, okay. That's
So,
less scary. Okay.
would you like to
Like
roll
whispering
in this
the woods or
travel?
something
I will
like
give you the
that.
option whether you want to roll on this travel or
We
not.
should roll. Yeah.
You didn't roll.
Who hasn't rolled? I have. Spit out there.
I think I have.
Yeah, you and I rolled.
Did I not roll?
Wait.
Oh no,
It's a
I rolled
D6.
the teleportation.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That one.
Okay, I'll do a roll then.
Yay!
Ooh. Woo! Gamble.
I don't know what that means.
I think there's. We might not have had that
Pulled
one.
into a pit.
No, we haven't. We had 1, 6.
Back page, wait.
Oh, we had either end of the scale. Oh, why could, it would be excellent if we got the middle.
1, 6, and 2.
Oh, nothing happens.
Ah,
So,
Yay!
your travel, like as you're following down the path, is peaceful. It's nice and quiet. Other than the kind of distant sound of like chatter and carts moving around as you're getting closer, and as you sort of draw in, you see a manor house that is kind of nested amongst like a lot of large mushrooms that seem to be used as sort of like platforms of earth. It is a beautiful building, albeit it looks a little bit worn down. Some of the windows are smashed in. You know, it's looking a little worse for wear, as if it hasn't been lived in for quite a while. And around the outside of it is a large sort of encampment that has been set up, with sort of big sort of wooden, well, as much as you can get wood in the Underdark, sort of posts making up a fence around the outside. There's tents hung up. There seems to be campfires going, carts going in and out, and there are large kind of banners on the outside of the encampment, dark purple, with a bright purple eye on the center.
Bingo, baby!
I mean, these guys do realise they're not the good guys. Like, who has purple like that?
I mean...
Do you know what I mean?
One of the... Right, okay, so the initiates back there, way back, they felt to me like they were just kind of chill with what was going on. It was like, yeah, we're here, that's great.
Yeah.
Like, one of them wanted to gossip and the other one just was an ass.
One of them called me ugly.
Aye, but they're uglier because their soul is black and
Yeah.
grey.
I think I'm very pretty.
You are.
Aye,
You
of
are.
course you are, bud.
That's 4 versus 1.
See?
Mhm.
Proof.
Yeah.
As you begin to kind of pull in,
Want to knock on the front door?
you see
Friends?
like 2 guards on the outside of the gate, who, as you draw close, they're kind of looking at your uniforms, and they pull a hand signal to you.
Repeat the
Yep.
hand signal.
Do me a sleight of hand to see how
As
well you
immediate
can
as
replicate
possible.
it.
All of us.
Yeah,
I
all of
should do
you.
it well.
I think I'll be fine. Sleight of hand. Oh yeah, plus
Okay.
12. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm not okay.
Normal.
Oh,
Oh.
come on, that was a 15.
Ah,
Okay.
30. I did it
30.
perfectly.
Okay, so Dracera, you kind of like make almost like a teardrop shape with your fingers and thumbs.
Yeah. As I like mess about with it, can I just like play it off and be like, oh,
Yeah, all
I'm
right.
so silly. I'm so stupid.
Roll me a deception check with that. Estella, you're kind of getting it. It's like something like that.
Oh.
Almost. You're almost there. Karik and Heliodor, you both signal with your your thumbs and pinkies pointed down. Seems to be the kind of the eye shape that they're kind of they sign to you as sort of a, just so you know.
Maybe that's excellent.
So they sign it to you and you sign back. Dracera, you kind of wave it off. And they kind of just shrug. It seems like they don't really care.
Okay.
They're like, okay, fine. And they don't seem to be that bothered by Estella. By the looks of it, they can kind of tell you're newbies. Because they stop you at the gate. One of them kind of steps forward. He's got a long pole arm in one hand and a coffin shield in the other. Fully kind of plated up with this kind of purple robe underneath. He's like, suppose you're coming from the surface, mate? Yeah, I can tell.
Right?
No, I mean, you, maybe less so, but
Yeah.
kind of nods her head towards the
We're from
humans.
surface,
Mhm.
Yeah, no shit.
sure.
Yeah, no shit.
yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really-
Looking a bit pale, love.
It's been a long commute.
Not you, you fucking ugly bastard. That one. Kind of pointing at Dracera.
Yeah.
You're not used to not having any sunlight, love.
Well, like, I'm ginger, so, like, I just burn in the sun.
Oh, they're
You know
gonna
what I
eat
mean?
you alive. You know that. Alright.
They
Okay.
try.
He kind of like nods his head and looks to his mate, and the two of them kind of like nod between each other and are like, "Alright, you head in. There's an orientation happening soon-ish. Just ask around. I'm sure you'll meet up with the other conscripts. Hail.
Here.
Have a good evening. I'll probably see you out in the field, I guess.
Hi, good luck. Don't die.
Yeah.
Here goes. I'm walking.
You just walk in.
Go.
It's got a strangely town sort of feeling to this place.
Is there a market and do they have food? And is it
There's not a market, but there is a canteen.
It's gonna be
Oh,
cool.
it's gonna be like real shit porridge.
You can smell it from here. It doesn't smell like good food. Not after you've been eating Karik's cooking. Like you're now like, oh, that doesn't smell good.
I mean,
You're being spoiled by Karik.
now I've had my sips.
Ooh, ooh.
This is Karik where he gains favor of everyone by making good food.
I mean,
That could be
Yeah.
Karik's
that could
role!
be like. Mm.
Yeah,
Like,
if we
you
walk
can't
over
team
there,
staff.
Greek will go. Do you know how to cook?
We're trying to not draw
Just look
attention.
at this bowl of like gruel.
Aye, but can you imagine new canteen staff
For a day.
on a day?
No,
Aye.
this is how we cause the conscripts to turn on their.
Give him good food.
We give
Yeah.
Know
them
what
good
the
food.
fuck they are missing.
Everyone knows that the heart of every person is a fucking great food. Everyone knows that.
Like,
Oh.
honestly, Alex, I think you can make a lot better food. Like, maybe you should when you get time. You know, do your thing.
Huh?
Like, make good food.
I didn't think I try. I do good tea.
You could like make good tea or something. I don't know. This whole like playing a dumb person's really getting to me.
It seems like a lot.
It's just, I'm so exhausted already. Oh my gosh. Right, hang on. Yay, party! I'm so happy to be here.
Zach is gonna nudge Estella because they're kind of stood next to Estella, and they kind of point, like point in a direction as subtly as they can manage, which unfortunately for them is not very subtle. But they kind of. And you look over, and there seems to be almost like a training ground sort of section where people are being taught how to wield weapons, so the conscripts are being taught how to fight. And rather than sort of the usual sort of stuffed dummies you see of like, you know, it's like a straw dummy sort of situation, you see a person on a pole.
Wow.
And there's a line of them.
Stella's gonna nudge Dracera, like.
Yeah.
Zach is pointing and Estella points.
Oh. Wow.
What the wow? Oh wow.
Are they wearing like prison stuff, or are they wearing specific clothes?
Roll me a perception check. If you're
my favourite.
actively looking from this distance.
Are they alive?
Perception.
I just have to wait until one of them gets hit with an axe, right, and one screams. That'll prove it.
Thank you for being.
I got that 120 and then nothing else.
Stella, you're a little. Your mind goes to, oh God, where's my mother?
Oh fuck.
Heliodor, you're just kind of squinting to see if they're moving or not. But they're a bit far away.
Oh wait. Oh no, that was the breeze.
Dracera and Karee, what are you're looking at what they're wearing.
Yeah.
So they seem to be wearing sort of almost like grey and brown tattered, somewhat tattered clothing. Not wearing any robes, not like the rest of the people who are dressed here. One of them is clad in leather armor. Seems almost as like part of the training is to get through armor. There are like pools of red under each person. They're not.
Are they all
there.
different races?
Yeah. There's like 2 drow, a dwarf, an elf, and a human.
And they're all alive.
Dead.
Dead. Okay.
By the looks of it, they were prisoners.
Can we hurry up, guys?
Yeah, we should.
Where do we go?
So there is the steps up to the manor. You can just walk up there. It seems like people are walking in and out of the front door.
We should probably find out when the conscript thing is happening, though.
I will find it out from somebody who's walking out or walking up as well. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are heading
Hi.
up to the manor.
Hi, excuse me.
Who are you talking to?
Sorry, hi. Somebody who
Just kind of
walking
passing by.
Uh-huh.
It seems like most people kind of just sort of move out of the way, or it seems just generally kind of polite. If anything, it's just like, oh, sorry, mate,
No,
sorry. Sorry.
No, I need you to answer me a
Oh,
question.
Sorry. What do you want?
Hi, where's the newbie brief?
Oh, it'd be over in the training square over in the corner there. In like a few hours. You got time to kill.
Hours.
I'd say like go and like eat something and rest up. You just got it.
Aye, we just
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just through the gates.
Yeah, it's you get used to the smell.
It is
Aye.
yeah.
It's intense.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Sarah
it's,
like not having normal smell.
yeah, it's
I can taste it.
most people are like, yeah, most people don't really adjust for a few days, so don't worry too much if it takes you a little bit. But
Can you hi.
Hi,
Can
hi.
you give any tips of how to like get through this, because it's like a little bit intimidating.
Did you know what you signed up for, love?
Yeah, like I'm really good at what I do, but it's just.
Well, what do you
it's
do?
Like before, like I was like training up to be like a warrior and stuff, and like leave my family's like fishing business. But then obviously like I joined the Harbringers to get to that point because like I'm from Bryson anyway. So like I joined up thinking of like a really cool thing.
Okay,
And,
okay,
like,
I've
it's been
heard,
really
I've heard
cool
enough.
travelling here.
I've heard
No,
enough.
no, wait. But like then I came all the way here and it's like really cool and stuff. But also it's like, oh my god, like I don't really know like what to expect. Like I'm really excited about it. But like,
This guy, you are like talking his ear off, and you're watching his face just slowly drop as he's just
Yeah.
losing interest. He's like, all right, love. All right,
Anyway,
you're a real fucking chatterbox. You understand that?
You're really cute.
Thanks.
Helido, just full up.
Look, if you're scared, go and hang out with the prison lot. If you fucking need to, I like they're all just not my type. Not my type.
Prison law.
Well, there's ones that like we've managed to take in and convert, right? So they're still kind of getting used to it, but they like to stang out over in the
Yeah, but
in
we're
the
not
fire.
prison law. Like we're cooler than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you're gonna be a puss about it, then you can go and.
Yeah, but I'm not a pussy. Like I was just asking you a question. Like why? Are you
Can
guys
you
so mean to
stop
me all the
talking?
time? No, because like I just wanted to.
All right, I've
ask
had
you a
enough. And he just walks off.
question. I'm really
I don't know.
feeling this. I'm having such a good time.
I feel like you just got into the swing of it now. Like you
Yeah,
got up the
you know,
steps, you were like, oh, this is difficult, and now
This is the
boom.
most I think I've ever spoken.
You're doing well.
It's
like
it's.
you
I
just
thought I'd hate this, but it's.
You're a great actor.
kind of
you.
released
You're
some
doing
red
great.
able to, like, go.
Thank you. Yeah.
Very
Okay.
good.
Anyway,
Like, so we need to go to the training square.
and
Why
this
is there a map? Oh no.
it's the manor house.
Yeah, if you're heading up to like you can people seem to just be walking in and out of here. It doesn't seem
Oh,
to be
yeah, let's do
particularly
it.
guarded.
Oh, why
Um,
am I? What the? I press forwards and I go diagonally. Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
Hang on.
oh no.
Oh, that's you problem.
Yeah, so you.
Up and down, go sideways. What the fuck?
What have you done?
Just use your just use your mouse. Just use your mouse.
Oh,
And drag
this is
yourself.
So much fun.
If I hit diagonal and see what happens.
Sorry, I just started walking in. Oh, hit diagonal. I don't have a diagonal.
Reload,
arrow.
reload
Yeah,
this.
hit the
Just
blue
reload
button,
Foundry.
hit the keys at once.
Sorry.
You know what?
Sounds
Actually,
like an
before we
L.
get into this, we're gonna take a break. How's that
Oh
sound?
yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
All right. Yeah. No, we're gonna take a 10-minute break so we can sort out this issue just in case, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Hold tight.
We can teach Aaron how to use a computer.
Hey, my name is Toby.
I hate you. Like, I tried to do something nice, okay, and you fucking
It
bullied
was
me
really
for
nice, and I was gonna comment on your TikTok that, but then you said you love your players, and I was like, okay, I will save it to the
it. Cringe. Cringe. Okay, kids. So, you're outside the manor house. We fixed the technical issues. People, yeah, as it seems like people are just kind of walking in and out of here.
God, it's huge.
In we go.
It's huge.
Oh Jesus.
It seems
Oh
like a
my God.
big building.
We have a
Thumb
lot of
shouldn't be
exploration
here.
to do. Oh, Thumb, yeah.
Oh yeah, Thumb's gone. Bye.
No, I'm sad.
Okay.
Right. Oh, how's my
expose
giant
and
spider
essentially
mutation?
story about
Oh yeah, the spider.
You'll probably have to leave Mare outside. You
Has
could.
anyone reacted to Mare?
Has
Pe-
anyone reacted to that?
It seems like these kinds of mounts are quite common around here.
Yes. My
So
story holds.
yeah, no one seems particularly bothered. It's very interesting that when you step into the light, Zach can see you, but if you are in an area that isn't lit, Zach cannot see you
Oh wow.
because of his sight distances. So you have to be in light in order for him to know where you are.
Heliodor will leave Mare at like the bottom of the stairs, or where it looks like you can like tie up a mount. I feel like there's probably like a
Yeah, there's like a stable.
like a stable bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Heliodor would quickly like take sorry, what Gladys. Gladys?
Sheila.
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 Me. We'll take Sheila over there and be like, "This is Sheila. Look after her. Yeah, bye."
Bye.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
paying for that shit.
I need to change the music.
No.
Oh no.
Okay. Zach's just kind of waltzing in.
My God.
They
Um,
together.
all of you. Where was it? I can't remember where you saw it. I think all of you can make me a history check.
Yay!
Please. I got that 120.
Ah. Sorry, the music just
Why,
hit me in the face. Oh my god.
That's okay.
History.
Oh Jesus, the music.
Guy. Okay, so everyone gets it. So you recognise the sigils on the floor. You've got the eye for the Harbringers, and then the other one which represents the angels. You remember seeing this a long time ago when you met Heliodor.
Oh, fuck.
But you haven't seen it crop up since. You've not really been in specific Harbringer territory since that point.
And Heliodor immediately goes, "Oh fuck, is there an angel here?"
Well, if someone's father is here, then there would be.
Funny.
Ha 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 ha.
Which is,
Oh cool, I get to see my dad and mum in the same place.
Aha.
they're back together.
Who wants to open the door?
I mean,
Oh.
are people walking in and out of it, or is
Yeah,
it
like the door seems like partially open. It seems like it's not like locked.
Give a little push and walk in. Oh. Oh. Oh.
What's in there?
Diamond?
Okay.
Hi, sorry, we're new. Just familiarising ourselves. Sorry.
There's two quite short figures stood behind a rack of bows, and there seems to be some weaponry out that's all hung up and polished and looking nice. Some of it seems a little rustier than others. It seems like some of these bits have been scavenged or brought in. There's someone kind of sat at a desk, and they're like fixing arrowheads and slowly kind of filing them down and putting them back on. The two behind behind the sort of table wave at you as you walk in. They're like, "You looking for something?"
Oh, I mean, where are the bunks? Sorry, we've just sorry, not bunks, but like bunks, tents, like whatever, and also like we just want to kind of know where the important things are in here. Like where can we go? Where can we not?
So one of them kind of takes a step round, takes a step around the table, points up here and says, "That's the infirmary. That's for like the really bad patients. So if you get really hurt, out there, then they bring you in here. If you go down there, they point down here. That's the canteen. I don't know what they're serving today. I haven't gone in yet. Don't go in here. There's a meeting happening at the moment. Or in here.
Okay.
Or at least knock, because they really don't like it when
Okay.
people walk in.
Yeah.
Are they
No,
like
that makes
offices? Like.
They're meeting rooms. The
Like
actuary's having a meeting at the moment. In
Oh.
here.
Right.
Who's the actuary?
The abyssal actuary is Rosemanis.
But like she would, the character she's playing wouldn't know.
You don't know that. Okay, you're asking that in character. Okay.
The other kind.
The other kind of. Okay. Yeah.
Just
In character. In character.
I'm seething. I hate this.
It's like,
person, but like,
oh, the actuary is the prophet's right hand. They're organising all of this stuff. Blessed by Atreus, they said. So I think they've said that they're their champion, which is really exciting.
Oh
oh
my
my gosh, that's
amazing.
big.
That's really
That's
big,
big.
isn't it? I know,
And they're
right?
here.
They're here, yeah.
Wow.
And me and my sister, they told us that we're supposed to be the people on watch today for the weapon handouts. So really excited about that.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh my gosh. Then what's happening today?
Well, they
Well,
said that they're doing some planning for something that's going on the surface.
Right. Wow.
I know, right?
Like,
Hopefully we'll get to
like,
leave here
obviously-
soon.
yeah. Like, how long have you been here? Because we literally just arrived, like, right now.
About 3
I-
months now.
3 months. How's it been?
Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like the dark that much. You can see a pair of like short elven ears underneath this hood. You can garner this person's probably a half elf. They don't really have that great a dark vision. They have dark vision, but they're like it's in the Underdark. Maybe they're not used to this kind of environment.
Relatable.
Yeah. God. Hideous.
What's your name? Sorry, I didn't. I know we're not really meant to use names, but it's just
Nice.
yeah.
Hi, I'm Alex.
Alex, hi. She puts her hand out.
Put a hand out, give a shake.
I'm Joe.
Joe, hi.
Hey Joe, I'm Helena.
Hi. She shakes your
Hi.
hand.
I'll have to tell you that the guy behind me is my brother John. He doesn't really talk.
He just like
Like,
peace
that's
sign. Just like, bruh. So.
Like, John is really
Hi.
cool, but like, don't take his silence that he hates to. That's just his thing.
You see her
Don't
kind of
just
shift her
stand still.
feet a little bit. She's like, "Hey, John."
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. His and she points at Zach. And Zach's like, "I'm Bob." And puts his hand out. And she's like, "Hi, I've never met a bugbear. I've heard about you though.
Neither have I.
My mum used to talk about things like people like you. Sorry, I'm still getting used to it." And he's like, "It's cool. I'm a fisherman." That's great.
I and this. The creek.
Hello. Wow, you're colourful.
You're muted.
I'm not
Otherwise
colourful,
it's
I'm
communication. I get that a lot. I'm fucked up.
Pogtal. It's nice to meet you, Pogtal. This is my sister Ellie.
Hi.
You see the other one kind of wave. You see kind of a crop of like blonde hair under the hood. It's like a short sort of bob. The two of them seem to have the same haircut. You can garner they're probably twins.
Oh, that's so cute. Like,
Stop humanizing the enemy.
but it's like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you guys are absolutely lovely, and I thought I'd be meeting, like, really, like, scary people,
Oh, it's the reason that we're in
Nice.
here and we're not really out there and doing things, you know.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like,
So,
I-
why did you guys get into this?
oh well, like the Harbingers came and they came to our town and they told us about the salvation, and I want to go to paradise. Doesn't that sound amazing?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, it
know.
does. Yeah.
Like, wow, when everything gets restarted and we'll all be immortal in the paradise, and Tila's gonna take care of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be keeping spiders for eternity.
I think it's like everyone who's associated, so yeah, maybe. Do you have a spider? Do you mean your friend Pogtal? Of course Pogtal will come.
No. I mean, I like Pogtal. He's great. But no, I have a giant spider that is my mount outside.
Oh, wow. So you're from the Underdark too?
Aye.
Yeah,
Wait,
they have a
so,
lot of
like-
those here.
Does that mean like what about like dogs and cats?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, because like I have a cat. Like,
Oh, I think if like, maybe, if you ask Tilo, you can always pray.
yeah, that's a good idea. I just want to make sure
Is there a
like
prayer?
I'm totally for this, but like I hope my cat
Uh,
can come along.
Pretty much anywhere in camp, if you start praying, a bunch of people start praying with you. It's kind of a whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, the dedication is real.
That's so great. That's so great.
Estella, what are you doing?
Incredible.
I want to go to the canteen.
You're gonna go to the canteen, okay. As you pass
Just because
towards the
Estella would
canteen,
not- Estella would not be a part of this conversation. They're like, I don't. No.
you see a door here as you're passing by, that's got quite a hefty lock on it.
What kind of lock?
It's like a steel lock.
Okay. Okay. I can't do anything with that right now. Not when everyone's looking.
But yeah, no, Joe and Ellie seem pretty welcoming, to having new people in the camp. If you need anything, you can always just come in here. It's always helpful to have extra hands on deck, so if you're not being needed for something, because I know they're like sending out hunting parties at the moment. So you might get drafted into that, because they might be doing the initiate test soon, which will be fun.
Initiate.
Oh, aye.
Okay, give us the details because like I will pass.
Oh, I'm sure you'll do fine.
And do you think they could like join you guys? Because you seem like really cool.
I can't see why not, but then again, it's not my decision, it's the commander's.
Yeah.
So
Oh, aye.
if a commander tells you to go somewhere, you kind of have to do it, because they are like chosen by the
Well-
prophet.
But we haven't got any orders for like 2 hours because we were told to get here and then do the initiation thing. Not the initiation.
Oh, the
thing,
orientation.
thing,
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Aye, but that's in a couple hours, right? We
Yeah,
can
you
get
got.
in a couple
It'd be
hours.
good to get something to
Come on,
eat if you've
Phil.
been traveling for a long time.
Aye. it's been a
Yeah.
while.
Bathrooms are this way if you need the bathroom, by the way. And she kind of points.
Ooh, nice. Good. I'm busting for a shit.
Wow, that was
Karik.
like, totally uncool of you, Alex. Wow.
Thank you.
Karik, with your passive perception, you can hear chatting through the store. You can very clearly hear Rosemanis talking.
What's Rosamunda saying?
You can hear them saying, "I'm getting it sorted."
Do I get anything else?
Are you getting closer to actively listening?
You'll walk up to next to Zach. You kind of look over what's stuff on the table. Well,
It's like, oh, do you want to look at the table? And Zach will just turn around and start walking over to the table behind you. I like this shield.
there's an issue.
If you're actively listening, roll me a perception check. 26. Okay, so you are actively listening in. You hear a voice you don't recognize. It's almost like warped. Like when you first met Rosemanis with their helmet on, their voice kind of shifted somewhat. And you, hopefully this will work, you can hear, they're on their way to you now. I know. I'm dealing with it. You better. And the room falls quiet for a few moments.
Does it sound like anyone's moving?
It sounds like there's multiple people in the room. You can hear kind of chairs creaking. There's papers rustling around on the other side of the room. Before the voices get a lot quieter and harder to hear.
Bob, do you want to go through and see about getting something to eat?
Yeah, food sounds so fucking good right now. I love food.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Zach will just follow you. What are the rest of you doing if you're whilst they're heading to the canteen?
I'm rizzing up Joe.
You're rizzing up Joe.
Yeah.
Estella's gonna tap on Dracera's shoulder.
Hey.
They're gonna point to the door.
Who's gonna...
Dracera will like sort of quickly look over the doors if she's like just looking over and then see.
You see the lock.
You can see the lock, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
It's a
look
hefty
at Joe.
fucking thing.
Yeah, she doesn't like acknowledge it, but has clearly looked at it and mentally gone like, right, that's a target. We need to meet up and discuss what we're gonna do.
Eat.
What was that?
Estella's saying to go eat.
Oh yeah.
Eat.
So, oh yeah, like we're gonna go get some food now. Do you need anything? Do you want any food? Can't hear you.
Muted.
If you have any of that soup left, I'd really appreciate a bowl. Ellie, do you want anything? It's like bread. Bread sounds so good right now.
Bread.
It's like okay,
Bread and
yeah.
soup.
Bread
Yeah,
and soup,
that'd be
if you
fun.
could, that'd be great. Thank you so
No
much.
problem. No, like it's lovely to meet you guys, and like nice to talk to nice people as well.
Oh
So,
come
like,
on,
if you
everyone here's
actually need-
nice.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm just like a little bit nervous. You know what I mean?
You'll settle in quickly. Don't worry.
Thank you.
It gets a lot
Yeah, you
easier
need
once they give you the
anything?
brand.
Yeah, the brand.
The brand.
The brand.
Wait, did you
What's
not
the
know about
brand?
that?
No, what is it?
Oh, they like, and she puts her hand up, and there is an eye symbol burned into her hand.
Ow.
It doesn't really hurt. Don't worry. They use
No, but
magic
it
to make
looks
it
like
like
it's-
not hurt. I feel so much better now that they gave it to me. You'll get that at your orientation.
Okay, cool. That's like amazing.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Don't worry, all your anxieties just
Okay.
melt away. It's so
Sorry,
great.
yeah. Sorry, I'm just Sorry, it's just a little bit overwhelmed when you said brand and that it would hurt.
No, it's okay. It doesn't hurt.
Okay. Cool. But I'll save you some soup and bread. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
She heads back behind her counter.
So fucked. Fucking Christ.
You do not
We
want to
have
go to orientation.
An hour. We have an hour. Let's fucking
Right.
go.
Bugger.
Meanwhile, Heliodor's in the shitter.
What is he doing?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Just like cool. I'm in here. What do I see as I walk in the door? I mean, it's this, but is this a bench? What's going on?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of tables. You see Zach has sat himself down and is eating what looks like a bowl of soup. He's just munching. There's a couple of people kind of settled down. There seems to be sort of a large, almost like hock of gammon on the table that's been cut up, and like people like take it and put it in the soup and then can like pull it apart, and it's nice. People are kind of sat down. It seems like most of the people in here are talking quite quietly amongst themselves. However, you do notice in the far corner, there is somebody who's dressed in slightly different gear. They look a little bit more dramatic than your average conscript, and they're sat eating alone, kind of head tilted down with the lip of their mask tilted up. You remember being told that the elites had different clothing.
Right.
This is likely like a team leader, or somebody who's been with the Harbingers for quite some time.
Hi. I'm just in the toilet. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh yeah, Heliodor's taking a shit.
Yeah, not actually. Heliodor was trying to map everything out.
Yeah, Heliodor, they're just, you
Like-
see like a bench down there with like, it's almost like a cloakroom. There seems to be some like clothing. No, there's nothing there. Ignore that.
Okay, cool.
There seems to be a room here and a room here.
I'm just gonna check those.
You head into
Room 1.
a toilet.
Toilet, lovely. Other one. Toilet 2, excellent. How obvious would it be to drill through this wall? You know? Off we go. Oh, I hate it. Where did my friends go?
The guy behind the counter who's fixing arrows kind of just points in the direction of the canteen. He doesn't say anything to you.
Thank you, Master Fletcher. You are excellent. Off we go. Whee! Ooh, a door with a lock. Hello.
Oh, I see the lock as you walk past. Heliodor, with your expertise, it's got runes on the lock.
Oh, I want to read as much as I can as I'm walking past.
Roll me
I'm not moving fast, I
Ooh, all right. Let's go with investigation, but you are it's going to be at disadvantage because you're moving.
No, you
Fine.
bitch.
If you stopped to
fine.
take it in, possibly.
Disadvantage, I'm still going to be not too bad. 17.
Hey!
Pretty good. Pretty good.
As you're like walking past, you're kind of like, you take it in. You recognize these kinds of locks. They seem to be they're quite common in the city of Violet Gold. It's mostly sort of this is a private sort of, it has runes on it that could be activated, but they are currently inactive. However, it's still locked. So it seems like most of the time, yeah, it's not alarmed. Usually, this would be held under a tight alarm. So this would effectively set off either a very loud noise or a painful spark to whoever tried to open it up if it was active.
But not right now.
Not currently, no.
Good to know. As we come in and we scoot and sit down. Hi.
Estella's walking towards where Dracera is, but do they see the other door?
There is another door there, yes. You do notice another door.
Does that also have a lock?
It's slightly open.
I was going to ask, I can see from where
Oh
Karika's
my
at
god,
right now,
yeah.
just inside.
Yeah, that's an error with the wall, but I am just going to call it slightly open.
I will.
So you wanna go and look in that doorway, Karik, or?
No. It was more the fact that I didn't know where I was sat
Yeah.
from. I was meant.
No. You can see sort of a gap in the doorway. Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's grabbed himself a bowl of soup.
Okay.
Something with that.
Taking a
And
seat.
he's probably. What does it taste like?
It's blue.
It's blue.
Blue soup. It seems to have been used with bluebird flour.
Bluebird.
It's quite thick. But it's got like, there's a meat taste in there. It seems as though like it was cooked probably with the meat that's on the tables. So it's almost like a ham and pea kind of taste.
Oh wait, they
Is
used
it a
juice
weak? Is it a rather weak
in the
one?
soup.
Yeah. It seems like it's been watered down.
Karika is gonna go like take his bag bag of spices and all that he's got. Just to add
Yeah.
shit to it,
The guy next to you is looking at you like, you got any to spare, mate?
And what he's gonna do is he's gonna mix his stuff in, give it a taste first, add anything else he needs to, and then do the same to his.
Oh my god, you're a fucking blessing. Oh, puts it down, takes a sip. Shit above. And he starts snarfing the rest of the meal. Seems like you made this guy's day.
One more, he's gonna go through it, he's gonna pull it as basically a wee dried juniper berry.
Ah.
He snaps the wee stem off of, pops it over and just crush it before dropping it in. I said, mix that in and leave it about half a minute. Then start again. And he's got to do the same with his own.
He just stares at the soup while he's waiting. He's like, is it doing something? Are you a chef?
I cook.
Shit, I'm getting you on chef duty. And he's sat there like
He goes right
waiting
there.
for it.
The berry he's put in is like a very, imagine, very, by itself it's very strong, but when you've crushed it and like soaked it into something, the flavour kind of permeates through, and it's like a little bit of sweetness, but it's got like a hint of spice and everything to it.
Yeah.
Oh, tasty.
Okay, so whilst you're like having chef time with this guy, he's kind of shuffled over to you, I'd say. He's enjoying having soup time with you. Just Sarah, you've gone and waltzed up to the most powerful looking guy in the room and just gone, hey, what is
I haven't said hey.
are you just kind of walking over and taking a seat?
No, I'm gonna ask if we can sit there, John and I.
There are plenty of other chairs in this room.
I know, but I don't like to see people eating alone.
It was a choice.
Was it? I'm sorry. I didn't want to offend you or anything.
Softness gets you killed.
It's got me this far.
It's a miracle.
Miracles may happen again.
He sighs. Roll me a perception. No, a persuasion check, please.
That was
Please.
beautiful, by the way.
Do you want help?
Oh shit! I should said yes. Okay, I'm fine anyway.
You fucking fat charisma stat. Yeah, you're fine.
Look, everyone else has amazing stats on everything else. Persuasion is like everyone's got like plus 10s on everything. I do not have a plus 10 on anything. Let me have this.
So you take a seat.
Fucking got this.
Because he gestures eventually and just goes, fine, sit.
Thank you.
Just continues eating his soup.
Can I ask your name?
Eve.
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 Can you spell that for me?
E-V-E.
Is Eve. Okay.
Eve.
Okay. I'm gonna move over as well. so-
But where's Adam?
John. I see you're wearing slightly different stuff to everyone else. Are you like, you know, big important captain? I don't know.
Lieutenant.
I don't really know how to. Lieutenant.
He nods.
How long did it take you? How long did it take you to become lieutenant?
3 years.
3 years. And how's it?
You're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, we
Huh.
literally just arrived.
You and the motley crew you walked in with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We met on the way, most of us.
You've not had your brand yet, have you?
No.
No, I can tell. Goes back to eating his soup.
Fucking bitch.
I'm gonna have picked up a soup and I'm not eating it. Because is it meaty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't eat that. I'm just like toying with it. Like,
Bread.
I would have also probably taken, like, I've taken bread as well, but as long as Drosera has access to water, daylight.
Yeah, there
last
seems to
night
be
as well.
like a couple of buckets on the side that people are just kind of
Yeah.
dipping a
Joe's gonna take
tankard
some
into.
water and save her bread and soup for Joe and Ellen. Anyway.
Nice.
Fair.
Sorry, I'm like asking all these questions. It's just
No, I get it. You're new.
yeah. It's I want to be part of this. It's just, you know. What made you want to stay?
There are good people here.
May I ask where you came from before?
Abrahamon.
Abraham.
Near the world warp.
Yeah.
Yup.
Long travel for this
Just gonna
guy.
go look at the world, man.
What
Yeah.
race is this?
Sorry.
What race are they?
You can't see very much under the mask. You can see sort of very, very pale skin and sort of scales along their jawline.
Okay.
They have a slightly different shaped mouth than you would expect of a humanoid.
Okay. How close do you think?
Abraham was very close.
Yeah. How long do you think it will be until paradise?
Weeks. Weeks now. You
Wow,
came
that's
at a good
pretty long.
time.
Yeah, looks like it.
We're making good strides.
Yeah,
The-
definitely did come at a pretty good point then.
The door's almost ready. And they know where the keys are. So, we're almost
what are the
ready.
keys?
They didn't tell you anything, did they?
No, we were sent here.
Roll me a deception check.
Mm.
Are you helping, Estella?
Yeah. Can you help me? Yeah.
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 Oh!
Fucking god. Wow.
You see the kind of, they lift a hand, they push the mask up, and you're met with these very, almost like snake-like features. A very slim-lined nose that's almost like not there, it's almost a part of their face. They have a mouth that kind of trails up the sides of their cheeks. Very, very Naga, but with humanoid limbs.
A reverse Naga.
So they have the snake features, but not the snake body. You've met a Naga before with very humanoid features and then the snake lower torso. But this is a different kind of Naga, it seems. And they regard you for a moment. I'm surprised they didn't tell you. Where did you come from?
Ryzen.
That was meant to be happening soon. I assume it's taken place.
Yeah.
How long have you travelled?
We were mostly on foot, but then we went on a boat. So, like, from Ryzen, like, coast to sailing across, it took about 2 weeks. And then walked for another, like, maybe 3 weeks.
So was it scouts that sent you?
Yeah, honestly, I don't really know the difference between scouts and everything. I know I'm being kind of vague, but you did say that, you know, softness will get you killed.
They regard you for a few moments. Alright. Yes, the keys. We are gathering some artifacts that the prophet has told us of to open the door to paradise. The door's been built There's just sort of some final tweaks. We have a key and we know where the other two are.
Where are they?
One of them is being held by a champion of the Divine Order. One of our main targets. A Spider Relanian, I believe. I don't know his name. I don't care to know.
Where's the other one?
Apparently, the people that he's travelling with have it on them as well.
Well, why don't we just kill them?
We're working on it. They're hard to track.
This is not icing.
You break into...
Yeah, we're right here, motherfucker.
The actuary said that they lost contact with watching them a little while ago.
But do we need both the keys to do this?
Not necessarily. I believe that the Prophet has said that she's able to make copies.
Oh, so then it's easy then.
Should be.
Okay, so there's the actuary, right?
The actuary, yes.
And the prophet.
Yep.
Have you ever seen the prophet?
No. It would be a great honour to. I've heard their voice. It's the greatest blessing I could have had.
That must have been. So I'm just making notes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Has anyone taken you around yet?
No. Do you mind giving us a tour? Me and my party that I'm out with.
Looks to John, your brother.
Yes.
Doesn't talk much.
No. That's kind of his thing. We're kind of a duo. I'm kind of the person who speaks maybe too much.
We'll get you talking. He finishes off his soup, pulls down the mask again. Rather than the purple shade, it's almost more of a pinkish hue. And kind of stands up. Doesn't seem to be particularly tall, maybe about 5'6", 5'7". But has a long kind of snake tail that sticks out from his lower back. Unfortunately, I have duties to attend to, but I'm sure someone will be able to show you around. Part of your, I suppose, welcoming orientation should have been to show you the manor at the very least.
We'll find someone. Thank you.
Nods. Hail to Tilo, and then walks off.
Tilo be praised.
But he heads off.
Fear and delight.
I'm gonna just take him out of the room. But yeah, he walks off and out of the room. Heliodor, what are you doing?
Well, I went for a shit and I came back and someone's talking to someone fancy.
It's nice to shit in a toilet. You've been you've been shitting in the bushes for a little while.
Been roughing it with mushrooms.
Yeah, not very good toilet paper.
Mushroom toilet. No, it just kind of sits on top and then slides off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, Heliodor will like get himself some soup, get himself some bread, and then kind of sit down and be like, "Hi, you know," to the guy across, the guy across the table from him, with Bob next to him.
They have frozen themselves solid. They are like.
Wait.
Oh, they're doing the gym bro. greeting.
They look terrified of Bob. And Zach's just like, nom nom nom.
Oh,
And they're like,
oh, honey, oh, baby, oh, pal. No. This one truly is a harmless little leaf, I promise you.
hello, I'm Bob. And
Oh.
he like flinches in his seat. Oh, God. God.
Bob, soft voice.
Hello, I'm Bob.
That's a whisper, not a soft voice. You've got shouty voice, but you need
My voice is
soft
always
voice.
shouty.
I know. Have you tried soft voice?
Hello, I'm Bob.
Oh! Hey! That was a soft voice.
And the poor fucking
Soft
Harbringer,
voice.
you can see, like, these robes don't fit this person. They are far too big. And their hands are small.
Good day, Babs. Sorry, hello. I'm
Hello.
Alex.
Hi.
Who are you?
Keela. Hello.
Mila.
Keela. Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Hi.
Hi.
Is he gonna eat me?
No. He far prefers what's in front of him. In front of them.
I really like soup.
Hmm.
It's like they flinch again when Zach talks.
Remember, soft.
I
soft
really
voice.
like soup.
There you go. There you go. Sorry. They're
Okay.
rambunctious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you do handshakes?
I can do a handshake. I can also do a fist bump if you prefer. It's kind of cool. Kind of fun.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, so do this, and just like just like.
I
put your
can't
fist up
see
and
you.
just- Ooh, apologies.
Sorry.
Don't worry, you're alright.
They kind of take their mask off, and you're met with kind of a sort of a thin, quite pale looking teenager, with pink split pupils. They are an Asmoth.
Hello.
They have white hair, very albino almost looking, and it just doesn't seem to, like their robes do not fit.
Yeah.
And they put their hand out, but they're not looking at you.
And Heliodor will put the hand out and meet it to theirs gently.
Hello.
Hello. I'm very sorry for my assumptions. Aye. What got you here?
I was taken
Beacon
from Karvik.
from Karvik.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, don't we have a contingent in Karvik?
Currently,
Yep.
That's where
the Amaranthine Guard are there at the moment.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been here?
About 9 months, I
9
think.
months. Wow. Long
I
time.
don't remember an awful lot. You can see the brand on the back of their hand.
Aye. Understandable. Do you mind if I sit next to you instead of across from you?
Okay.
Right. And Heliodor just whoop, come and sit round. Hello.
Hello. They seem just really quite on edge,
Mm-hmm.
as would be kind of expected. But
Of a
even despite
teenager.
the brand,
More.
they're just a kid.
Hello, my love.
Hello.
You have parents?
I don't remember.
Oh, right, of course. the thing with
I'm-
the thing
I'm-
on the hand?
I think I do. I have to, right?
Probably. Like, it's most likely, but you could be kind of like, I don't know, magicked into being. Who knows how things work? The machinations of gods and so on, and all that shit.
Mm.
Eh?
They're kind of staring at the table as you're talking. Like, not quite looking at
Yeah.
their soup. You see them kind of go
Yeah.
to bring up a scoop of it, and, like, all pours off of the spoon, and they put it in their mouth and kind of frown.
Yeah, I feel like Heliodor would have stopped that before that happened. It's just like, whoa, oh, hold on. Hold on. You're tipping a little too far forwards, and we'll just, like, turn the spoon enough that it wouldn't, like, spill, and will help.
Sorry.
Why are you sorry? You got nothing to be sorry for. Fuck off.
I only got
Stay where
my
you are.
brand a bit yesterday, so I'm a bit dizzy.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry, I'm here. And Heliodor would like to take this opportunity to really inspect that fucking brand.
Go for it. Roll me an investigation check, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, if you please. I would fucking love to do that. Investigation. Normal. And this feels ooh, ooh,
Nat 1.
ooh, it's a nat 1.
You still have
can't
there.
even
Someone in
say
your
that.
party has an inspiration.
It's,
Would you like to
what
use it?
Are you alright?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
Inspiration.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, Drosera just gave me a nod, which means I'm gonna try that again.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Investigation normal.
Better. There you go.
And what we're gonna do is, just because this is kind of important, I want to get everything. I'm gonna put a flash of genius on it anyway,
Okay.
just to make sure I get everything.
That's a
I want
30
as much as
total.
possible. Yeah.
So you're like holding their hand as you kind of make sure that they don't like spill, and you run your fingers across the brand. They don't seem to flinch. It doesn't seem to hurt. Despite them having it yesterday, it looks like they've had this brand for years. It's like a soft scar on their hand. It's the very intricate pattern of the eye that's been branded against their knuckles. It looks like a fully healed wound. Doesn't seem to have any magical properties to it that you can see from the outside when you're investigating it. But from reading how this person is acting, Keela seems a bit out of it, as if they're not quite there. The fact they've been here for 9 months and only just had it seems a bit odd to you. And Asmoth as well, in Harbringer uniform, as if they were being made to make into a soldier, also strikes you as very strange. But they don't seem like an incompetent person. They're just kind of almost like sedated.
Okay.
Oh, with a 30.
Mm,
The more you kind of look at their eyes, you can see they're kind of glazed over. Something is preventing them from using their normal sight.
ooh, bastard. Okay. Now he was really pissed off.
Because an Asmoth usually would be able to like feed themselves and do things like
Yeah,
normal
feed
things. Like they are capable people.
But also see the dead
Yeah.
behind people. I'm pretty sure I have a few dead people who follow me, right?
And they can't see you at all.
Mm-hmm. Nothing. So, real sauce about. Okay, cool. You know, you seem a little out of sorts.
They said it will wear off in a while.
And a whale?
I don't know how long
Okay.
that'll be.
Probably an amount of time. Hopefully, a short amount of time.
I hope so too.
Who is facing my direction? I can't really cast magic in here. I could, but it would probably go wrong.
You can try and be subtle and use sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at sleight of hand as well. Okay, right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast a detect magic. Hold on, wait. Do I have detect magic? That's probably
I don't
it.
think you
No,
do.
I don't.
You keep
I
trying
don't.
to, and then you don't have it.
Can I do something to do with an Arcana check? Like, do I know about this kind of magic? Can I?
Yeah, I mean, you can roll me an
Oh,
Arcana if you'd
you
like.
know what? Actually, hold on. Lesser restoration.
Okay.
It says that you touch a creature. It is verbal, semantic, and material. So, like, I need to need to whisper for a second, but they would only feel it as me just giving them a pat on the back or something, or probably hear me as well. But like, I can try and be subtle about my speaking, just to see if that works.
Okay.
Because if it does, it's a bit of a change of game.
So, roll me a sleight of hand. We'll see how subtly you can cast this spell.
Sleight of hand. Normal.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna put... Wow. Fuck me.
16?
Let's... It is a 16, but I want this to succeed.
So 21.
Slash-
Okay. So 21. You very, very quietly mutter these components. Like, Zach doesn't seem to hear you, despite being on the opposite side of this person. How they turn their head towards you, because they can hear you whisper. But no one else in the room seems aware that you're casting this. And you you kind of cover your hand in your sleeve.
Because I'm helping them eat soup. Right?
Yeah, you cover your hand in your sleeve and place it against their back. And for a moment, like, the fog in their eyes just kind of melts away. And they blink and gasp, like they breathe in very sharply.
Quiet, shush, quiet. Look at me. Look over to me.
They look in your direction and then look past you at something else. And then their eyes are flicking to lots of things.
Don't look at all of them. I'm very sorry. Hello.
Oh god, there's so many.
I'm so sorry. You have to see so many, but I am here to help.
Okay.
I would like you. Be calm. Do you remember everything?
No.
Okay. Do you know why you are here?
Tilo wants me to go to paradise.
Okay.
I came because they made me. I don't remember why they made me. I remember coming from Karvik, and they strain as if they're really trying to remember. I was here for a really long time, and I saw something in the basement, and then they gave me the brand.
In the basement.
And they nod. Something I shouldn't have seen. I don't remember what it is.
That's okay. Is the basement just outside that canteen door? And we'll nod.
They nod.
Just outside the canteen door. Right. Cool.
And as you're looking at them, as they're looking in your direction, the haze is beginning to cover their eyes again.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay? As the glaze comes back.
It's better like that.
Without the glaze.
With it,
With it.
I don't see as much.
I understand.
There's a lot of them here.
Aye, there is.
And kind of look look back down, like their gaze kind of trails back down again. They turn their head back towards the table.
I think Heliodor's done. I think that didn't have the desired effect, but it had an effect. Oh.
You know, there's something in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's, you know, that's information. Zach is now kind of looking at you two like, you okay?
Heliodor's gonna stand up and drink his soup.
Oh, I should do that. And he just hawks the rest of his soup.
There you go. Also, remember with this one, be gentle with that voice.
Sorry. I'll be gentle voice. See, I'm getting good at it now.
Hey, well done. Very good. I hope you have a splendid day, and I hope you get better food soon.
Praise be.
Peace be indeed. And Heliodor will stand up. And I think probably make for somewhere. I can't just go to a different table. That feels really rude. That feels really rude.
You can head back out.
Meet up. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Alex says very loudly, I need to check on my spider. Oh,
That's so crazy.
Oh, that's so crazy.
It's so crazy. It's like,
That's crazy.
wow, the spider's so interesting. Wow. I'm gonna, on the way over as well, I'm gonna
Spider.
give my bowl of soup and bread to Joe and Ellen.
nice.
Joe and Ellen seem really happy that you've brought them food. They're like, thank you so much. That's so kind of you.
Yeah, it's like, no worries.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anything.
I-
Guys later.
By the way, if after your orientation, they're looking for... Sometimes they go around like asking for new people to take shifts in different sections of the camp. You can always take a shift inside the manor.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah, and then we can hang out.
Yeah, that'd be
It gets
awesome.
kind of boring in here. And
Well, we can always chat about so many things.
she kind of points. Harlow's really quiet, so we don't really talk to him.
I'm sure I can get some words out of Harlow.
And the guy kind of looks up, and then looks back down and continues working on the arrows.
Hi, Harlow.
He just looks at you.
Hi.
He's
Hope
n-
you're having a good time. We'll
he's-
speak sometime.
He's not really much of a talker.
That's okay.
He's like your
Hi,
brother.
Harlow.
Probably because he doesn't have a tongue.
Possibly.
Maybe. But we appreciate Harlow anyway, you know?
Before leaving, Creek's gonna go over and do the same to their soup.
And just make it taste better.
Put
Nice.
some of the seasonings in there and then another one of the berries he's got. Things in.
Keep your friends
Right.
close, but keep your enemies closer. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, but what about the bread? Can we put anything on the bread? Do we have butter? Has anybody got butter in there? Did I pack butter to the...
Kareek's just like,
We have
You know-
spider
you know what he's
butter,
gonna
if
do?
that helps.
No, you know what he's gonna do instead? You know what he's gonna do instead?
Huh?
He's gonna go through his whole kit and he's gonna get out a wee thing with. It's basically what they used to have as like bouillon cubes.
oh yeah,
So
Oh.
it's like you would make the broth and you would dry it out and dry it out until it's
yes.
Yeah.
and he's gonna drop one of them in and say, let that melt in, and then if deep bread, it is very good.
Honestly, like, stick that shit in anything. Like, I just make
Uh-huh.
sauce out of it. It's fucking
I-
based. Go on Kareek. Laying the boots house down.
Joe says to you, "It's like we have spider butter. Do you want some spider butter?" Oh, that might be kind of weird for you. I just realised that, so I'm really sorry. You get used to it.
He was holding the wee silver cube over. He's like, you see him just stop, just. What?
breaks the fourth wall.
It's not like-
And then he,
Like people spiders. It's like cattle spiders. You know? You know, like cow butter. It's like spider butter.
Oh.
Is it organic?
Yeah.
No, apparently that means I'm good at. My backstory says that I used to milk spiders.
Alright.
Oh my god, how many
You
spiders did you
could-
milk? That's
So
pretty
many.
cool. Oh
Yeah,
my god. That's
I've
like
been doing it since I was 9.
That's kind of like we started using this term called like fetch. That's kind of fetch. Cause like yeah. Wow. Just Sarah's just like dead on staring at Helio, aka Alex, and just be like,
me.
what have you done to yourself? That is so weird.
Oh, I'm gonna go check on my
Yeah.
spider.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go make sure no one's milking my spider.
Okay, so you're heading outside. Oh, I fucking choked on that. Thank you. Zach will also follow you outside. If you guys are all heading out.
Oh,
Out of morbid curiosity, we'll take the spider bottle though. Out of morbid curiosity.
That is.
Yeah, there's like they tell you there's some spider butter in the canteen. As you head in, you see this little pat of like very pale white butter. It looks like butter, and as you cut it, it's kind of like stringy.
I can't believe.
Oh, get out.
no.
Get out.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you take a square of butter.
Stringy means hairy, and
He's gonna
hairy
look
means
at it.
nah.
And then wrap it up and then just like put it in the mess kit. Close off and and again, it's like as he's coming out, everyone can see just like a morbid curiosity, but it's still a very big hesitation. Like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Okay, so you guys head outside. You're finding somewhere to talk.
Yes.
There's plenty of kind of areas that are like relatively uninhabited that you can kind of just park up and have a chat. So it doesn't take you long to find somewhere that's a little bit more secluded for you guys to have a natter.
Yeah.
Lovely. I just arrive and be like, okay, so like, apparently there's something in the cellar that a lovely little Asimov child got brainwashed into forgetting.
Right,
Really
that
not
seems
long
quite
ago.
important.
And it's behind that big old fucking magical lock that's on that lovely little cellar door before the canteen room.
I also saw that.
Oh, it's great. It's got some, I must admit, reasonably well crafted runes around it. But it's currently like off. Like it's
off.
supposed to create like an alarm if if somebody attempts to unlock it. However, in its current state, as of when I last saw it, which was walking past it coming out here, it doesn't have that alarm on.
Interesting.
Mm.
Okay, well, I did have a chat with someone, and honestly, I'd like
Why?
to say it's incredible how people underestimate human females. Is this becoming real life?
No, we live in a funny fantasy game. Shut up. Sexism isn't real. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not real.
I was gonna say, like, way earlier, I was like, are the Harbingers just misogynistic?
Probably.
But
They're the
no.
bad people.
No.
True, but they have like a
Jeremy's like, I
little...
don't
No.
No, it's not all.
No.
It's just that one. Just that one.
This one, yeah, look at our diversity quota. It's Eve. It's Eve.
Specifically, the snake Elanian man person, who was like,
Me putting
the
my
fuck?
feminism into D&D game to project to the rest of life.
Yep.
Well, I had a chat. So, the prophet is a she, and she has the
Oh.
ability to make keys. And they know that we have both of them on us.
What? And just fucking make them?
Can I cast see invisibility again?
Yeah, go for it.
Where is it? There she is. Hi.
Are you wearing your amulet of proof non-detection?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And it doesn't work.
Why is it not rolling it?
It just happens. We'll just take off
Okay,
the
I'm
spell
gonna
slot.
take the spell slot off.
So you cast see invisibility.
Nothing.
No.
No. Okay. Essentially, they know that we have both the keys, but Rose Manis is the one who's been putting on the
How do
seeing.
they know we have both keys?
I guess at some point that Rose Manis has cast scrying, and has managed to figure out that.
Well,
Yeah,
no. Where
I
the other one's in a lead box. I put 2. I made 2.
yes, but we have
The other one's in a
actual
lead box.
keys.
Two of you can roll me an
In a
intelligence
lead
check
box.
if you'd
In the
like.
bag.
Roll both of you. So you and Heliodor can roll
God.
intelligence as to whether or not you can figure out what
You're
that
an
is.
asshole.
Intelligence plus what? What?
No, just intelligence. Just a flat intelligence roll.
Ability.
Yep.
Oh,
Ability
God.
check?
Yep.
It's gonna go so
Oh!
Have a genius. Have a fucking genius.
It's not a hobo!
Karik. No, it didn't.
No.
Why?
Karik, did you relay to the party at any point what you heard in the other room?
He didn't get the chance to until
No.
now because everyone.
The two
was
gobshites
cut
were
off.
speaking.
Okay. Are you relaying that to them?
Yes.
Okay. So Karik tells you what they heard from the other room. And both of you immediately go, that was the last time Rose Manis saw us.
When we what?
When you still had the key on your person. So they don't know that you've handed it over to Arda. Or handed it over to Arda. So they still assume it's still on your person.
So basically, we created an entire lie,
That doesn't
cover up
fucking
Arda.
matter.
but it doesn't matter because they didn't see us.
Dude, the fucking
But
thing.
putting in the key to Arda, but I guess they also don't know where we are at all at this point. It's been a while since they've seen
They've
us.
been just like focusing on
You've been under the radar for some time now.
because they were looking for that key, and they like, wait, how does scrying work? How do they look at us?
Weren't they looking through them?
Mostly looking through Thumb, but they can also look through a lot of us. But because
I-
Thumb was wearing
well,
the
I mean,
non-detection
Rose-
amulet.
Rose Manis has like seen all of us. I called her a chicken shit. Them?
That
Her?
he.
Them. He.
He.
Oh,
So they, you also, you know from previous magical knowledge, Heliodor, scrying needs to be done effectively on someone you know well.
Wait.
Okay.
I've got
If Thumb is an angel,
someone you know well.
So it might
Then
not
who
be
the fuck
Rose
is scrying
Manis
on
who's
us?
scrying on you.
Do we know that
Son of
well that's been
Stad.
scrying on us? Wait, where do we... Okay, hold on, wait. I just need to go through this process, and I need your help to do it. Where do we all collectively know the most people? That's a terrible question.
well,
Who
all
knows
I know
all
is
of
that
us
well,
well.
the prophet is a she, and we
Oh.
have weeks
I mean-
until the door is open, and apparently this paradise is happening. So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
so this person has the ability to make the keys if they can't get them off of us.
But they're refraining from doing it. Why? Why not
Well,
just
I'm
make
guess-
the keys? You don't have to bother with fucking around trying to find people.
Well, I'm guessing that if we use these keys, it becomes a problem for them.
So, can we destroy the keys?
I don't know how to.
The assistant offered to,
Okay.
but you were not willing to show the assistant the key.
Because the assistant.
Because of the state the assistant's in.
Yeah, the assistant's not well.
Aye.
And it wouldn't matter either way if these keys are destroyed, because then potentially this prophet could create more anyway, and then we're just losing our own power.
True. Okay, so we know that keys can be made. We know that they're looking for us, and they know that we're on our way here. They don't know that
Yes.
we've arrived yet. Wow.
No.
And we're... But do they know why we're here?
I don't know. And also, we have the problem of they want to brand us at the end of our initiation.
Uh-huh.
What are we going to do about that? I have my own way to cover myself, potentially. But I don't want to... You
Hmm.
know.
Okay.
Zach kind of pipes in. It's like, I don't know about you, but honestly, I don't really want to get branded at all. Maybe we could just skip the initiation.
If we can
I
skip the
can do that.
initiation, but we're going to have to...
Do you think like
Make them
everyone
brand us.
everyone goes to the initiation?
I'm assuming it's only the new initiates.
I
If
met-
we can somehow...
No, not necessarily. I just met an Asmoth who's been here for 9 months and only got branded a few, like a week ago.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Thank you for jogging my memory. Random consciousness.
It was Zach. Zach told you it was yesterday because Zach was listening. Let's just say that. Yeah, there you go.
Yesterday.
But like, what if everyone goes and there's a lock on the door? If everyone goes out of the manor, does that mean that we get to sneak into the lock and then we can break
It
the
does.
lock?
Yes, it fucking does. That
Ah.
was-
I hope if Joe and Ellen
Zach,
and
you just
Harlow
displayed
leave,
being smart. That was
that was
beautiful.
actually very smart of you, Zach.
Mhm.
So I'm really good at picking locks.
Excellent. It
'Cause
was
I-
just- think
Oh,
You know,
really
Assassin's
well.
Guild, you know, kind of comes with the job.
See, that,
Oh,
you know, people calling you stupid is
Yeah, but,
a lie.
I
so...
I got practical knowledge.
I
You
mean,
do.
you got smart knowledge as well.
No, I don't know about
you're
that,
just-
but yeah.
Don't degrade yourself. Just call it knowledge. That's
Mm.
what you've got.
Knowledge.
You,
Yeah.
a posh twat, to a puddle.
Yeah, we're good.
Main thing is that at this initiation, if shit goes haywire, we also need a way to make out that maybe we have these brands as well, even if
I
we
don't
don't make
think.
it there.
I don't think we need to. I think.
I mean, Heliodor fixed the invisibility cloak, didn't he?
He did.
I did.
He did.
You have an invisibility cloak. You don't need
I-
everyone out of that room in order for someone to lockpick that door.
I don't think that we need to do that. I don't think we need to. I think we'll do the initiation, or like we'll have a look at the initiation, and then we will fake it, because fuck me, the Asmoth child, teenager, very young teenager, was not initiated for 9 months. I think we might be okay if
Okay.
we, although if they're in a rush to get troops and they're only a few weeks away, they might be branding people a little quicker than usual, hence why they went, this one's 9 months along, let's just brand it and be done.
Well, let's face it, we literally just turned up here. It's not exactly as if we've been here for weeks waiting for this.
Aye. So, let's take the assumption that we'll go to the initiation and we're going to fail whatever the initiation is. If we do that and we successfully fail the initiation and we just continue being here for a long time, what the fuck do we do? Do we go straight for the door at night and fuck off tomorrow? Like, what are we off? What's the end goal of the next few days here?
Wasn't it to get like John's mum?
Aye.
Mm.
But
Yes,
don't we just
that.
want to get in and get out? Isn't that kind of what we're doing? And also Thumb might, like, bomb the place.
I was talking more on the nuance side of, like, how do we achieve that goal?
Okay.
I mean, I guess
within-
our best bet on our time limit is to wait for this initiation to start. Hopefully, meaning that everyone's going to be distracted, at least to some extent, get through that door, although there appears to be 2 doors to access where we need to go.
Aye, we have to get into the main room and then we have to go through the locked door undetected by 3 people in the room, one of which is a
I can
quiet
distract them.
No, but you're even the quiet one.
Yes.
How so? If I may ask.
Well,
Or
just
would you
speak
like
to
it
them.
to remain a mystery?
Well, I'll work it
Oh.
out.
You also
mean-
need to remember that I don't know if they would be present.
It could be
There is
new people.
Someone very.
But
someone
I
we
don't
really
mind
want to-
doing whatever to make a scene with someone else or something happening. I will. Whoever's in that room can be distracted by whatever I'm doing, and then that
But
can
then you
leave
need to
Zachary
get
wearing
the
the
door.
invisibility cloak to open the door, either from the side of the alarm or the other side, and someone can check whether there are traps. Hello, Pactal, and get us through. The main thing is we need to get through that door and then face whatever is coming after us. But
Aye.
I'm willing, if you guys want to go ahead and I can meet up with you later, I'm willing to do that. I can do whatever humiliating stuff it requires in order to get us through.
I am very uncomfortable with leaving you outside a locked door. We're all behind.
Well, hopefully it won't stay locked after it's been lockpicked.
Aye, but you then need to sneak in while there aren't 3 people in the room. You've just spent distracting.
Well, if I've been distracting and I make something where they need to all do something together, maybe break something, maybe do something and feel very apologetic about it, I can pull you behind.
Aye, Bob.
I do have a thought here.
Oh,
The
I-
people
Bob.
in the canteen, they said they would really appreciate someone who could actually cook. If you pretend that you are very good at cooking, get in and maybe fuck up the kitchen.
What?
Knock over a fire.
I could do.
Make a fire
Bob,
in the kitchen.
hello?
Aye, Bob.
Fire.
Like,
Yeah.
Speak.
fire.
Fire.
No. I was listening in because I'm really good at listening.
Aye. Well
And
done.
they were saying
Good
stuff
listeners.
about praying, and they do like big group praying outside.
Oh, dragon outside for a big group prayer.
So maybe someone could start off like a prayer or something, and then like people would get
Oh,
like
and then-
drawn outside. I don't know how this works.
You
Yeah.
could be like, hallelujah.
I can do it. I'm really loud.
Aye, you are.
I'm really loud.
Hold on. Wait, is there? Do they have? Wait, hold on. Do Harbringers have like a central book that they read from, or is it just kind of like a chat shit until you feel good?
I don't know.
What kind of cult is this? Is it a written word or is it a spoken word?
I'll make it spoken word. I can't
Fair.
read.
True. I don't know if that's true actually.
Well, if you could,
Can
we
you
could
read?
draw out the people from the inside to join in on the prayer.
Do you want me to do that now?
No. In about 45 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I'll come up with something. He takes a seat and just starts like, okay. And starts like thinking really intensely on this like barrel
Yeah,
that he's
thinking
taken a
real
seat.
hard.
Yeah.
I think I should go into the basement just in case.
I also think you should come into the basement. I would also like to go into the basement, if I may.
You guys can handle the basement without me, right? Because it's just like getting John's mum, getting John's
Aye.
mum, and then leaving. And then when I see you leaving, I'll just like book it.
Well,
Also,
you could
do
be
we
like,
leave
and
this
that's the end of my
camp the way
prayer.
it is?
oh, I mean,
you know, and a very important person is here. Would like to do.
How about we set fire to the place before we leave?
That'd be fun.
If we could find Rosemanus in the manor,
Yeah.
if Rosemanus is in the manor, you can cast Arcane Lock, can't you, Haley?
I can.
Does Arcane Lock
Great.
work on opening locks or just locking it?
It works on lock.
Oh, so you lock them inside and then they and then we, you know.
There's a spell you can use to unlock doors called knock, but that's loud as fuck.
By that point, if they unlock the door, we'll be booking it down the road.
Fucking gone. So maybe we spend our time making this place easier to set fire to. We'll just spend our time wandering around, maybe pushing wooden crates and straw bales up against.
There's
walls.
plenty of like resources around here,
So we
because
could
this is
just
an
make this-
encampment.
Aye, we'll just make this subtly easier to set fire to. We should also remember, set fire to the tents.
I mean,
If they don't have anywhere to sleep, they don't want to be here much longer.
okay. Rosemanus, yes. My dad, no.
Oh, aye.
Do we
no,
know if
don't
he's
bring
here?
that.
We don't. But I'm
We
saying,
don't,
if
but
he was here, I don't
a
want
simple-
him to be burned.
Aye. Okay, so we need to figure out whether your father is
Well, would
inside that
Karik
meeting
have
or not.
relayed that the other voice that Karik heard was sort of garbled? Like,
Yes. You relayed everything about what you heard.
yeah. So that would mean that the other voice,
That was
if it was
likely the
Estella's
prophet.
father, or whoever Rosemanus was speaking to, was not there.
And it is mostly by the sounds of the way they were talking. By the sounds of the way that that Pactol says that they were talking, it was somebody admitting to a boss that something was happening. So that means that they are someone more powerful. Now we know that the prophet is in fact inhabiting a certain person. And we know that that means that we know that person isn't here. Or somebody of higher rank isn't here.
Mm.
Because they've got the actuary, fucking twat,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't have
So you know,
angel.
you have,
Twat.
you know 3 things. You know of the actuary, you know of the prophet, and you know of the puppeteer.
Who the fuck is the puppeteer? We have no idea who the fucking puppeteer is!
You know who the puppeteer is because that's Estella's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, so we just
The
don't
one
know
we
who
don't
the
know is the
prophet is.
prophet.
The one you don't
Okay.
know is the
Oh,
prophet.
because the prophet is a woman. Sorry, yeah. Right, okay, in which case, we definitely fucking know he's not here. Hopefully.
I mean,
Probably.
was the voice masculine?
Because of the garbling, Karika couldn't tell. The voice was gender neutral. It just came across as a voice.
Mixed.
It seems like that is almost like the masks that they wear is almost a protection of identity.
Yeah. But I'm sure if the actuary and the puppeteer were there, they would have said, because they're saying that the actuary is here and it's a big honour. If it was both of them, they would have said so.
Yeah. They probably would have told you if the prophet was here or if the puppeteer was here.
Yeah. Okay. We have a plan of action.
So you're gonna run that past me. Just so I have it in plain terms what the fuck you want to do.
So we want to gather everyone, including inside the manor, for a big prayer before the
Aye.
initiation with Zachary leading it,
Yes.
which would then lead us into the room with the lock, sneak into there, and then make our way down to the basement. Grab Stella's mum. Try.
Maybe unlock as many doors as we can.
Yeah. If we come across Rosemanus or find Rosemanus in the room, Lock that room, burn the place to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
fuck it up.
I mean, there's a lot of military equipment in the room before their door that we could use very effectively to block that door.
Yeah. So even if it's an arcade lock, it's just a bunch of like.
It's just a bunch of shit in the way.
Oh my god.
Christ. Okay, so you're planning on burning the manor with Rosmanis inside after you've gotten Gallae out, using Zachary as your distraction.
Yep.
Okay.
Have any better idea? I'll arcane lock all of the windows out of the building, and then we just push all the shit up against the door. So even if they do get through, they can't get through the windows, they try and get through the door, and oh shit, there's shit in the way. Oh no, the whole place is on fire. Now we've got to go out this door to get to this door to get to this door.
How many spell slots do you have?
For arcane lock,
Hmm.
a lot.
You can use your higher spell slots to also cast a lower level spell if you need to.
I have, in which case, I have 3.
3. Okay.
So as long as there's 3 windows and we all stand outside of the other window.
You just watch them burn, yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind watching Rosmanis burn alive.
Same.
With that,
There's only 3 windows.
with that, we're gonna call the session there. Good God, what a fucking session, guys. Hopefully we'll be running same time next week. So if I post about it being not that online, then keep your eyes out. But it should be running as usual. Good session. I hope you guys have fun. So yeah,
That was excellent.
we'll be cracking on to watch this place burn to the fucking ground apparently next session. Maybe not next session, we'll see how far you get. But yeah, thank you for coming and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
See you next week.
Hey.
Bye.